Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of PARANORMASIGHT. Saba is wasting my goddamn time.
Zach's just jealous.
Jealous of what? That I don't have a fucking VTuber? What are you talking about? For those of you who are, I was gonna say relevant. For those of you who are aware of how things normally work, you'll notice that today we are playing PARANORMASIGHT instead of Super Mystery Dungeon. That is because my very legitimate 3DS that we were using to play the Super Mystery Dungeon on got an update and no longer works presently. There was actually another update today that I was really hoping would actually fix it. Unfortunately, it did not. So now we're here playing PARANORMASIGHT instead. So
that is true.
If anybody who's watching this VOD is like, what the heck is PARANORMASIGHT? Same.
We also don't know what it is. True.
Nobody knows what PARANORMASIGHT is, I don't think. Dude, what the hell? What is it? Oh no. What? Whoa!
What?
Oh no, those were two separate messages. I only got one notification from the announcement bot in the community channel, and so I thought that it sent both of our announcements as one message. We're here. We're playing PARANORMASIGHT.
Where did we leave off? I feel like I want a little bit of a recap on what we learned last time.
Didn't we? Real quick, did we leave off here? I guess we must have, right? Because the game autosaves. Okay, so a little bit of a recap.
You asked about all of this.
Little bit of a recap. Oh, I can't go back to the story chart. Damn. All right, little bit of a recap. Last Sunday, we did the beginning third of God, what's her name? The MILF lady.
Haruwe,
right? That was the name, Haruwe. We did the first third of Haruwe's story, and then we had to stop. It was a lot of fun. We were there with Detective Jojo for a really long time, and then in an effort to give me a break from having to do so much goddamn voice acting that chapter, we moved to the other female protagonist of this game, only to have me immediately do a shit ton of voiceover again. But that's okay. So now we are in what the fuck is this? Yako? Is Yako us? Yako is us, right? Yako is main character.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So Yako's friend, like estranged friend, appeared to have committed suicide by jumping off a building, but we now know that that was actually just caused by a curse. And now
but we don't know if it was inflicted upon her or if it just happened to her
for some reason. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
The main thing, and the title of today's episode, by the way, is that from this girl. She is, what's her name? It's Mio. Mio is a spirit medium, kinda, and she informed us that the Feast of Shadows is currently in effect in the city of Honjo. So apparently the Feast of Shadows makes it so that way curses and spiritual things are way more common and powerful. So that sounds bad. Anyway, that's the recap as I remember it. So I think we're good to go.
You know what I like about the art style too of what I'm seeing?
What?
It's really cool. Remember, I think you can turn this on and off, but everything on the left-hand side has blue on it, while everything on the right-hand side, the edges are all red.
It should be chromatic aberration, I believe.
Yes. I really like it, actually. It's really cool.
Chromatic aberration is very good, and it obviously very strongly resembles artifacting that you would get on VHS tapes and stuff. But actually, you know what? This is a good thing to bring up, and it's a shame that Grant's not here because I think he would find this topic a little bit more interesting. there's a lot of how do I phrase this? I guess I should have put this in banter topics to get it better. Real telescopes have chromatic aberration too. Oh, that's really cool. By the way, hello, John Smith.
John Smith.
John Smith. Why do you have a versus symbol? A super ultra combo. Oh, you went to a convention. Okay, cool. Anyway, sorry. What was I about to say? Right now, we get a lot of like video games and media and stuff that use VHS tapes in like a scary way, if that makes sense, right? Because a lot of people nowadays associate that with being old, right? Do you remember the old DVD like menus that you used to get on like Shrek 2 and like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those
it's
old
like
things.
Start movie.
I genuinely wonder if in like I don't even know, like a decade, I don't know, maybe even within the next couple of years, I genuinely wonder if that's going to start being its own horror genre. Because they kind of already did that a little bit. Like there was that movie Searching. Like there's kind of a thing nowadays.
Like they do via like phones and stuff. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
DVDs were so short-lived though, so maybe not. Yeah, but VHS tapes were pretty comparable in terms of like, how long
but
they were around.
But if you think about it, there really isn't like floppy disk horror, is there? Like,
well, because you did, but
well,
first off, floppy disks do show up quite frequently in the horror genre when you're trying to like show that technology is old. But floppy disks weren't really like media per se. Like you would put in a floppy disk to get data out, but it wasn't like that's not what you recorded like home movies on. That's not what like news broadcasts were distributed on, right? Floppy disk can't hold video.
I mean, I've
wouldn't
seen,
like make sense in terms of movies. I guess that's true.
What is it? I guess like audio towers, not even audio, like signal towers. If you want to say like that's a little older, like that's appeared in like horror stuff.
What are you talking about? Audio towers?
Like signals, like cell phone signals from like.
Oh shit! I skipped my own dialogue. Well, I mean, I did that right with the videos that I edited for Oxenfree. Each of the intros was like a pseudo like receiving signal, but that's all like analog stuff, right? Like because that once again, that's not media, and that's not what I'm really talking about here. I'm talking about how like
something contains something else, like this.
No, I'm talking specifically about like the menus in media, because that once again, that's like the kind of like artifacting, because that's like a thing, right? Is that media will leave behind the artifacts that it's best known for. So like you get like the scan line, or not scan lines, maybe like tracking lines, I think are what they called on like old VHS tapes, where you get like that thing where there's just like a vertical line that kind of like streaks across the screen and like realigns it as it goes up or whatever. Like
I think
like that's an artifact of VHS tapes. Netflix main menu horror movie. That's kind of what I'm getting at, I guess, is that like I do genuinely wonder if that's going to be a thing, because a really good example in my mind is, do you know what you never see anymore? You never see either like a horror movie or a horror video game that uses a reel-to-reel anymore. Because that's too old. There's not enough people making media that is familiar with that, if that makes sense. Like it still shows up, right? Obviously, like reel-to-reel like projectors and whatnot, but that's not like the main thing. There was like a thing back like 20, maybe 30 years ago, where there was like a bunch of horror movies where like that was the idea, was that the nightmare, the horror, the monster was trapped on a reel-to-reel, right? I
feel like I still see it sometimes. Like you recently had the game
that's what I just said,
that appeared. That was, I don't even know how game like it was, but like you go through reels of like movies and stuff.
You gotta be a little bit more specific. I don't know which one you're talking about. And by the way, I did say that like it's still around, because movie reels are obviously like really iconic and people recognize them still. But like, I guess that's kind of because once again, you get like that has its own artifacting that really helps identify it, right? Where it's like, I'm thinking specifically on like when a reel-to-reel overheats, you get that classic thing where like the picture burns and starts melting into bubbles and stuff. Yeah. Like that's a literal artifact of reel-to-reel film, and
you know what
you don't get that anymore.
You know what I thought of?
Yes.
That I thought would be really funny, and it's basically like a quick time event if you want it to be. Remember, like on Disney, old like Disney. I don't know if that was on VH. I think I remember them being on discs, but it was like, click this if you want to skip the. It was like Disney Fast Play. Click this if you want to skip to go to, like to the main menu.
Most DVDs had that, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, oh my god, imagine if that was like a kind of like a quick time event thing where you had to make sure you followed like the disc properly, or I don't know, it could kill you or something.
Sure. Man, I mean, I guess.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's an older game at this point, but like the Game Grumps only just recently played this indie game called Power Drill Massacre. It's one of the more famous like horror indie video games that has come out recently. I say recently. I want to say it's like 6 years old or whatever at this point, but that game is exactly what I was talking about, where it's like the whole point, like the whole reason why that game is like kind of scary is that it is aesthetically a VHS recording of this babysitter getting murdered by a serial killer with a power drill, right? Like that's why that game is scary, because the aesthetic is inherently scary, which is cool. Anyway, we should probably actually play the video game.
You got me thinking about horror now. Like I'm interested.
That's the whole freaking point, dude. It's spooky season. God, skeletons out, everybody. Anyway, the effects also only appear after the sun has set, but setting a limit on when they can be, or by setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened.
Curses? So the curses can be used outside this area or during the day?
That's actually the exact opposite of what I said, because there's an NT that you didn't pronounce, but I get what you mean.
Can't? Okay.
Correct. But speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. No fucking duh. What are you talking about? I already knew this.
Oh, yeah, let's remind ourselves, Zach, that we think that the music currently playing actively is part of her curse.
Right, because that's the whole dealio, right? Is like if they hear the music for 30 seconds
without 30 seconds without seeing her.
Let's double check this real
I remember
quick.
It being 30.
Let's double check.
Yeah, 30 seconds without seeing her, because 60 is like a full minute, man. But
it probably is 7. It's Fool's Procession? 30 seconds. She's
30
correct.
Seconds.
All right.
Yeah, so let's make sure we don't accidentally kill someone that we.
So we should probably be paying special attention just in case. Because like if we go off on another tangent while there's an NPC that we really don't want to have die, we gotta make sure to turn off the music. Yeah.
Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds?
Well, that would have been really convenient instead of having to go into the menus to find it out.
That is true. We should have waited just a few more seconds. We would have
Was
known.
she talking about her story or immortality a few minutes ago, or telling lies? Hey, I like one of those three. I like one of those 3 games. We were actually going to play her story a while back, but then Colin stopped showing up for stream. Do you think...
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if we really can play her story anymore, because both you and I know what the game is about.
Yeah, that's the reason why we needed a third party who hadn't played.
Oh, well, maybe one day. Play Immortality next. I already know about Immortality. I don't know if Saba does.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Immortality. Didn't Immortality have like reels? Or was that all?
Yes,
was it all,
actually.
Like,
yes. Is that what you were talking about? Yeah. Because like the whole thing with Immortality is that like because you have to physically fast forward and rewind through the reels. And then like that's when you discover that by rewinding them, there's like actually like a second thing underneath the video or whatever. I don't know. Maybe we'll check it out. My only problem with it, I love Jacob Geller. He's a fantastic video essayist on YouTube. My only problem is that when he did his video on Immortality, he made it seem like the most pretentious thing in the universe. And I don't know. I'm all in for when something is high quality, but I didn't like that. I don't know. There's some twists, and I don't know what Saba does or does not know, so I'd like to keep it on the down low, so that way Saba might experience it.
I know
for
a
the first
good
time.
bit.
But
about
I
it.
don't know. There was a lot of stuff that happened in that game where I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, Jacob does do that. He's really good though. Actually, I watched his tangent, obviously, but I watched his video essay that he released on Friday about like data preservation, and straight up, I like had tears in my eyes. Not because the video was like beautiful or anything like that, but just because like the idea of data preservation and what it means to like the human condition to save that kind of stuff was really powerful to me, and I thought that was a great video. Yeah, it was.
I like
it,
that we
that
just
was
talked about not waiting too long to make sure stuff happens, and yet we've tangented.
Well,
again.
she already saw us. It's fine.
It's okay. You're right. You're right. To be honest, I don't really understand it.
Yako did not die. Yako is us. She cannot die.
Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? It's like it's currently
this.
actively playing right now.
No, you're wrong.
Do I just like will it?
Can
or
you
something?
not fucking kill Mio? She's like the only person who knows anything in this fucking game. Do you mind if I try? Are you sick
she's
in
like,
the head?
I'd rather. Mio's like, I'd rather you not. Do
Stop!
that,
Stop! Stop!
know?
You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Oh my god! Even if there are conditions that have been met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed.
Well, I mean, aren't we cursed to like the power has to be used, right?
Well, I'm not super sure, because we never got the opportunity to use Burning Man or whatever the fuck it was called with MILF lady. So
Haruwe, yeah.
Haruwe. It might just be that Okie had to use it because that's
Okie's curse.
Yeah, because Okie's original curse, the Whispering Canal, I think it had to be used because that curse is so particularly vindictive. But like as an example, the guy who was just legs, right? The guy who was just legs. He didn't kill us the literal instant that we heard the song of the legs, right? He killed us
That is true.
He killed us
Dang,
very shortly
Okie
after.
or Shoko
but
just
still.
happened to have a really the worst.
I think
the worst
I genuinely
curse.
think Whispering Canal might actually be one of the strongest, if not the strongest one, which is why it's going to be a
It's a
big deal when we
double-edged
encounter
sword.
what's his face later, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. Do I click it again? I guess it's not checked off.
Yeah, I mean, we may as well.
That cursed stone. I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. No fucking duh. Oh my god. This is shit we learned back in Okie's chapter, and that was like fucking 3 weeks ago. It would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but...
Then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you.
No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it.
I think you have to have bloodlust or like someone you want to resurrect.
I think it's straight up having somebody that you want to resurrect. I think that's the thing that allows you to get the curse stones.
Really? Why?
Look at this blurry ass picture. If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger, and then it would be as if you died of falling. So that's probably what happened to the friend. Right?
Yeah.
Somebody probably just tried to take the curse stone. How far will this zoom in before it stops? I think
Until
it's still
you
going.
see each individual pixel, Zach.
I think it's done. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you.
Oh, no way.
That curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Natsuke carving. I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced.
Netsuke?
Netsuke? Natsuke?
Yeah.
Netsuke? But I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I'm actually just a teenager.
Yeah, true. Really? This little thing?
No, I am not that much shorter than you. We're about the same height, actually. If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Jesus Christ. Zach will have a character that doesn't talk. Literally the entire
Zach,
fucking scene.
watch the next one, the male character we come in.
He's never gonna shut up because he's a
I'll
fucking
play
detective. He's gonna just be asking questions the whole time.
Well, watch his buddy cop. Look, I'll voice him, and he'll be talking.
You
more.
obviously have to voice buddy cop.
Of course, yeah. I can't do that intimidating man. I gotta be the the less intimidating man.
What if I do grizzled cop? But his voice is just this.
Oh my god.
Where do you think you going, scumbag? Get back here.
I know.
Read your
Why
line.
now? I'm kind of freaked out.
Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Look at my my tiny little hands.
Do you think the bloodlust is also like how strong the bloodlust is also because of the shadows, dance of shadows?
I mean, I think so. In Haruo's thing, Detective Jojo kind of insinuated that the strength of the bloodlust is proportional to how badly you want to revive the person, which is why Haruo is like really chomping at the bit to kill somebody because she wants her son back so bad, right?
Yeah.
So there are two things you should remember. First, you do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. And second, never lick doorknobs on other planets.
Oh god.
Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse.
Right.
Okay, well that's good info, thank you. The mysterious voice said that the cursed stone is called the Fool's Procession, right?
Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, right?
There's actually like 15, but yes.
This is me. Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name. One of the mysteries.
Right. I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but...
But you're a fool. That's why you got it.
It's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the right of resurrection. That makes sense. ... My eyes blurred in order to move. That was a little strange. If this is a curse of the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, then it's possible that there are others who receive curses associated with the other mysteries.
Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. Not only that.
I love it when she does this, like, you know, thinking face, because when her mouth moves, it's just... Bop, 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 bop.
I see. Apparently, you can get a lot of soul drags by killing a curse bearer. We said not to murder people.
That's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there is a chance you may be There's a chance you may be triggered if other curse bearers find us.
Targeted.
No, it is targeted. What the
It
fuck?
is targeted.
Straight. I cannot. Like, obviously, you can't see me.
Accumulate 10
hours of playtime. Hell yeah! Straight up, I could not read this as anything other than triggered.
Yeah, okay. Targeted.
Oh, new art.
Woohoo! No, thank you.
We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible.
No, if you think about it.
Do you think that's why she immediately ran away from the guy in the preview chapter?
I'm not sure. I wonder if she accidentally kills her because, once again, the music's playing and whatever. And so she's like freaking out. But wouldn't Yako be actually the ideal person for Haruhi to meet? Because Yako's like, I don't really want to kill anyone. And then Haruhi's like, well, you could just give me the thing, right?
But that was the thing that we just said. Well, I think, personally, no evidence to support this. I think that this chapter in particular is going to confirm to us the idea that if you give up or have your curse stone taken from you, I think it just triggers the curse on you. I think you just die.
Okay.
Because I think there's a non-0% chance in my mind. What was the name of the super cute girl from the preview? Who was like, who Okie was into?
That's the thing. I thought her name was also Yoko. So now I'm like, freaking wait.
No,
can you
this
look it
is
up? Is it in
Yako.
the? Is it in a? So Yoko.
It might be Yoko. Let's take a look. Persons of interest. Yeah, it was
Yes,
Yoko.
Yoko.
Yeah. So
Yako
straight
and
up,
Yoko.
I think that Yoko, when we went to the what you calls it, when we went to the park next to the canal, I think she found the cursed stone, got all this information put into her brain, right? Because remember, she was just standing there on her own for a hot minute, and then when presented with the opportunity, because that was the thing, right? Was that it only triggered once we turned around, right? I think that she was presented with the opportunity to either kill Okie or discard the cursed stone, and I think she chose to potentially kill herself rather than take Okie's life because she thought he was like a swell guy.
The Whispering Canal is a weird one though, right? Because we were talking about it. It's like, oh well, you can't abandon it. You can't turn your back from like the curse, right?
Right.
So we're like, well, does it?
Once again,
does it
not
also
confirmed.
mean, like,
we don't know that. That's just my theory.
No, I know. So it's like, does it also mean figuratively? Because like, does giving up the stone also mean turning your back from like the curse? Like,
it might just be wholesale that having a cursed stone means you can't get rid of it.
maybe, yeah. There's like multiple routes to that. Same with like, oh, if you actually fulfill it, you also will end up dying. Like,
Well, we don't know that, but that does seem like the sort of poetic justice that would happen in this game. But who knows?
Well, that's what happened to like Okie, right? He like.
What do you mean?
100%ed. He 100%ed it, and then he just died.
He never got to do the right. No.
Yeah, he just died by, and I believe it was drowning.
He didn't die after getting 100%.
Yeah, remember the first storyline? He killed we killed the legs person.
Yeah.
And then he got 100. He was like, I'm at like 90, whatever.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with getting to 100?
After he killed the thing, I'm pretty sure he got to 100.
Was there a scene where he like gets to 100 and it goes like, you're dead?
I believe he got to 100 and then he just went like, ah, and then he died.
I genuinely don't remember that. I'll take your word for it because I trust that you remember, but I genuinely do not remember that. For whatever reason, I remember us killing the legs guy and then just immediately going to the story select, the chapter select.
I remember us dying. Well, anyway, you can see it when the story select is able to.
When we're back to doing that again.
Yeah. Hey. But Mio.
Yes.
If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio. Right? That's how it feels. If I used it right. Michio. The rite of resurrection would be real too.
Yes, that is true. But you can't do that, Yako. A, it's fucked up. And B, your brain is being taken over by a ghost.
But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff.
That's the ghosts in your blood. Like straight up, that's the ghost in your blood.
That
you
is
can't
the
be doing
craziness
that.
talking. Oh, maybe this is what it is. Like she's like, Yako's like, no, or not Yako. Mio's like, you can't do that. You can't do. But like Yako has been like taken over, right? So she's like, well, you know what? You're not the boss of me. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? Yako, that is.
Yako, that's
No.
really fucked up, considering that we know that your curse makes people fall to their death. Yeah, look at Mio. Oh my god.
I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal.
Oh my god. Are we about? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me set the scene for you. Imagine Yako's brain is now full of ghosts, right? So she's going crazy. She then is like, all right, I'll kill you so you can't stop me. And then it turns into this weird reverse hide and seek thing where we have to hide from Mio for 30 seconds so that way she dies.
Oh, this is man. No, I like Mio.
I like Mio a lot. She seems like she has like a good head on her shoulders, and it'd be a shame if that head was suddenly in the pavement.
Mio's holding around like Japan in order to stop supernatural like bad stuff from happening. And we're just gonna.
She's a hero. We all know it.
She's a hero. And
what's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse's echo grudge is rubbing off on you.
Oh.
Will you show me it for a second?
Oh, she's not grabbing it. She's just being...
Is there something inside it?
Stop!
Yako?
Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like... just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it.
Touch what? The stone?
It's the... yeah, the stone.
I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the right of resurrection.
What?
Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses.
So it kills
You have
people?
to resist it. I think you're, once again, apparently you remember stuff that I don't. I think that's straight up the whole point of the rite of resurrection. Imagine if it never actually revives anyone, and that it's actually just this ancient Japanese necromancer collecting soul dregs so that way he can live forever in a cave.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe he's like a lich, a Japanese lich. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse.
But Michio could. What is Michio?
I think for tonight, we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. Wow, Mio, hero of the story.
You're about to become a big jerk, I think, still. Yako?
I think Yako's gonna end up murdering Mio. I think Yako currently has too many voices in her brain.
Yeah.
Remember when we played Return of the Oberdin, and it was like, God, what was his name? It was like fourth mate Nichols is like the villain of the story, minus the captain. But then like the hero of the story was like the second mate. You remember the guy with like the tall hat and the big beard? And he was like, like literally every scene he was in, he was just being an absolute badass hero guy. That's Mio. Mio's trying her absolute best to make sure that her friend, quote unquote, doesn't become a fucking lich. The curse's influence should subside in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna ask again! I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger.
Yako's being sketch.
Okay, let's get going then, shall we?
No, she'll be like, go, I'll be there in a sec, or something like that.
And just hide, like in a locker. We'll take the same route we took to get here.
Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there?
I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Once again, we think that the night shift janitor is actually that murderer
Person who was possessed into murdering
who
someone.
was possessed. Saba. Oh my god! Wait, how did he murder people? Do you remember?
No, Zach, we discussed this. We believed he was possessed.
No, right. He's one-sided read because remember he murdered the girls by chopping them into pieces. He was
so.
He was possessed by the one-sided read.
Maybe go to he's in our like people's list. So if you want to go look at him.
Persons of interest.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Right.
So
like the info's not in here. But remember,
no, look, his
what?
Literally says curse echo none.
Yeah, we don't know that. Why the fuck would that be in there?
When we don't know, it's question marks. It just says none here.
Okay, they might be lying. I'm just saying, dude, it's literally perfect of like, if he's not actually a murderer, because remember, he was talking about how he's like, I don't know what happened. It just kind of happened. Like, he could very much just have been possessed by the one-sided read curse echo, because the one-sided read curse is all about chopping up ladies. That's literally what it was about. You're gonna eat your fucking words, Saba, when it turns out the janitor has the ability to chop people up with his fucking mind.
He said he didn't
We're
want
dying!
it. What's happening? What's happening?
The lights went out. Ah!
Oh no! She can't see us. Huh? What? Audio? Okay. Just in case. Mio, are you okay? She's gone!
Oh my god.
Hello, Mio. She's not here. What's happening? Is there something really fast that I... Where are you? No. Do you see? Oh.
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Oh, it's still there.
There's a thing moving around.
We're gonna die. We're gonna. This is not great. I'm not happy about this.
What the fuck?
Oh no! What was that? That looked like the canal, right?
Kinda. It could have just been a different woman.
Get me out of here, Mio! Mio, where are you?
Yako, I'm here! Over here, can you see me? No?
Where? No, I don't see you.
Gotta look around. No,
Apparently
not that way,
us.
Yako! Behind you, I'm behind you! Turn around this way!
It's pitch black! I have no idea which way I'm facing.
Okay. You can kind of see some stuff. There's some desks. You think it was the right idea to turn off the... There she is!
There you are, Mio!
Jesus
I don't know.
Fuck.
But, like, I want to say, like, let's just... Because this is our instincts, right? Let's just see where it'll take us.
Some of my blood pressure just kicked up really high.
Come on, let's go.
This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being lit. What?
Oh my gosh, what if it's, oh my god, what if it's the darkness guy?
I mean, I guess it could be, but wouldn't we already be dead?
No, you have to stay in there for a certain amount of time, right?
Yeah, but it was also like you couldn't see the guy.
And then to lead it to him, and then to lead it to, like, the darkness leads you to him. But it wasn't the same curse echo.
Oh my god, I would hug Mio so hard. All right, we're gonna keep going.
Oh yeah, wait, don't pause. Wait, don't touch it. Go to see if you can go to the.
See,
no, it doesn't. It doesn't show. It doesn't show it. Okay, I'm still like 90% sure he died at the end of it.
Once again,
so.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you on that. Oh my god.
Escape from Komakata. Hi.
After
Oh.
Yako acquires the curse of Fool's Procession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up going after the Rite of Resurrection. The effects of the other curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom.
Okay, so it is something else.
I think that this is obviously a curse echo that we're going up against. I think it's either the janitor or the teacher. Remember the teacher who was like, "She's a demon, she's gonna kill me."
Oh, yeah.
I think it's either the janitor or that guy, or both, for all I fucking know.
Oh my god, but I don't think so. We've never seen that before. What could it be?
Nope. I mean, there's fucking like 15 ones that it could be.
Oh my god, I can't even pronounce it. Hey, Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine?
I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer.
It's been like 5 minutes?
It's been literally like 20 minutes, and that's some horse shit. That means that someone was already at the school with the curse
sprinted
echo.
Here. What's wrong?
You got really close to me for a second. Shh. Someone's there in that classroom.
What? No.
Something moved inside.
Well, I don't think we check things out. I didn't sleep.
We have to check it.
Why would you check
We
it?
have to check it.
Why would you check it?
Because what if it's something bad?
Isn't the point to avoid the bad thing?
All right, let's actually talk about this a little bit, all right? If we ignore and proceed, if someone's in there, they could come out from behind us with a big-ass knife and push it through our brain, all right? If we check it out stealthily, we could get a warning before the blade goes through our brain.
Hopefully I can't wait for this to go bad.
Well, which one? We're in this together.
35, you want to check it out stealthily? Let's go. Let's see what it is.
We're going to check it out stealthily, and if we die, we'll load save.
No, that is true. We can do that. It might be the curse bearer who just used that curse echo just now. If it is, it might help us decide what to do later.
That's true.
Oh,
Okay.
no. What if we end up
Be
killing her?
careful.
If we end up killing her, what setting?
We have no music on. We can't kill anybody.
No, if she dies because of the other dude.
Oh, fuck. Well, can you see anything?
Oh, it's gonna pop up in front
Try to
of us.
get a
You
look
go
around. I don't like
Go
to
look
do that.
at that. I'm not looking.
Oh. Is that the teacher?
That is the teacher.
That's the
That is
teacher
another
with
student.
a different student?
Yeah.
Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. John? Toby. Oh, that's great.
Some sketch stuff. What's happening? Why is it really dark still?
I don't know. Our vision is being limited. I think we've been afflicted by a curse. What?
Oh my god.
Oh my. What's going on here?
Ah. That bastard! No! Our bloodlust sack! Got it again.
Hey!
So it isn't?
Oh, Angie.
Don't let him get away with this. It's not. We don't know what he's doing, okay? Just calm down.
I think that this is implying that this teacher is the one who was giving friend Michio a hard time, because that was the thing that they mentioned last week, was that one of the teachers was giving her like a lot of scuff for like her grades and whatnot. So I think Yako is obviously upset.
The curse, I could kill him with it.
No, Yako, you can't use the cursed stone, obviously. What's gotten into you? Resist it. Oh! What was it? What was his voice again? Wasn't it like nerd shit?
Just a nerd, yeah.
Who's there? Is someone there? This is bad. We have to get out of here before he sees us.
So we could have killed him.
Saba. Also, does that also mean that, like, our turning the music off doesn't matter?
I don't know.
Because it said use curse. I think we could have.
Yeah.
All right, Saba, take it away.
Kohei is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Kohei was an honor student and top of this is good to know. And top of his class back in his high school days. The apple of his parents' eye, he was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. The family's plan came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his students to be beneath him and largely looks down on them all.
I don't know.
That's
Saba.
an unfortunate, like, societal effect.
I don't know.
On a
I'm
kid.
just saying, this guy could probably get his neck snapped, and it would be okay.
Well, let's just continue, okay?
Oh my god,
Hitomi.
Hitomi, I fucking love your hair.
I mean, she could be the one with the curse echo too.
I
Hitomi
think-
is a rebellious
Can I be straight with you? I think she might have the curse echo, and he's just forcing her to do what he says.
Maybe, yeah. Is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Didn't they say, like, it's run over, like, with delinquents?
They said that the entire school was infested with delinquents, but so far we've seen, like, 2 normal kids and then a bunch of just kids.
Yeah. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she wandered around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior, but this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her.
All right, well, interesting to know. Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's the suicide.
This is the girl who died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the curse
Nice.
echo nun. Oh, she never had one. Anyway.
Maybe none is like someone that had it, but then it was removed from them, so it's not with them anymore.
You mean that it could be something?
We already agreed he was possessed, okay? So with your shenanigans. I think they ran.
It seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. Since apparently you're like fucking 70 feet tall. What the fuck? Is this just camera perspective? Or is Mio extremely short? What the fuck?
Maybe.
They were literally
We do
standing,
exist, Zach.
They were
your
literally... I don't believe you. There's no one that short in real life. The fact that they were standing like next to each other and fucking Yako was a full head taller. I'm like, listen, I know you guys are both in high school, but you have to go over the 3-foot mark at some point.
Oh my god.
But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden?
Sorry. Thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me.
Huh. You think that maybe... whatever.
Whatever's it's gotten into me, I can barely even remember what happened.
See, look at...
But Zach, is that the first time that used curses showed up and that we didn't have to use it?
And we didn't have to use it? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Leading me to believe that Whispering Canal is just that intense.
Yeah. I'm really sorry.
Actually, you know what? It never occurred. So in that case, we were allowed to trigger use curse, but we just chose not to, right? I guess with Whispering Canal, the equivalent of that is just choosing to leave first.
Maybe, and I guess we'll see if the other curses are the same.
Yes. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart is still pounding. I mean, obviously, my implication of that scene was that there was something nefarious going on between
unsavory
between a teacher and the leader of the delinquents at school after hours.
We think it's not what it seems because we're like, maybe one of them actually has a curse.
It must be cursed.
Yeah, and that one of them is being used by another or something. I'm a little surprised Hitomi from Class A.
She tends to stand out a lot.
Yeah, well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school.
She was wearing exactly what you guys had. What are you fucking talking about?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay attention enough, But could Mr.
Oh! Did you see it?
Yeah, that's why I stopped talking.
What do we do?
I hear music. Maybe we have to hurry up. What's happening?
We're gonna die. Some we're gonna die. Some we're gonna die.
I don't know. Let's just keep going. Okay.
We're not reading this. I'm too scared.
Something happened. Yes. Something's happened. She's gonna die. Oh, that's why she said run. That's why she was running. Mio.
Is she turning up? Oh, Mio!
Don't look back. Don't look back.
That was a scream. Oh. I think Mio fucking dead, dude. Dude, that was legitimately scary.
I mean, I stopped talking, so you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
My stomach hurts now.
Does it?
You know what I just thought of? Give me 1 second. You know how above chat I used to have a thing that said yeah, say hello? What the fuck? What happened to that?
Oh, I think you moved that when you were like reorganizing stuff.
Oh, because I just noticed that I literally just noticed that it wasn't there. Wait a minute. What the hell? I see it here.
Should we turn the music back on, by the way?
Maybe in a second. I'm a little scared.
Oh, man. I wonder what that one was.
Don't know.
It can't be the curse of the Whispering Canal because we ran away from it, so we would have died.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like anything else we've seen before, so it could be the reeds.
I don't know. We didn't actually get to like discover anything. Although I do think that was the same one that attacked us the first time. This is you.
I have to get outside. Let's see, to get to the gates, I go by the gym and...
Oh, it's gonna make me look around, Saba.
Is this the janitor?
What are you doing, miss?
Eek! It's a janitor. There he is.
You shouldn't be here you shouldn't be here this late at night. You don't know what time it is.
Oh, Mr. Ashimiya.
Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. School janitor. Hello, it's me. Now, the idea that this guy is the idea that these guys are the same guy. I mean, do they even have the same hair color?
Let's keep an eye on.
I was gonna say hair color.
I think they do. Well,
they do.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude.
Well, I mean, this is really unfortunate. If he was just a possessed guy, right, who ended up murdering someone and then spent his time out in prison, I don't know. I'd feel like I'd be as like dead on the inside as how he looks right now.
Well, that's not really my concern. My concern is that he's still possessed. and just has been in an all-male prison and ergo has not had the opportunity to chop up a little high school girl.
Maybe, but don't forget, may not be him. It could be whatever he told me, right? It may not have to be him, per se.
No, man, look how different his fucking eyes look. I don't think it's the same guy.
Told you, I'd be dead on the inside, too.
I mean, I went to jail. Read.
Makoto is the janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seemed. I wonder why. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come.
One of the 7 mysteries of this specific high school. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. Oh, shit. I don't know what to say.
I mean, we just want to get out, right?
I guess I'm sorry.
Yeah. you said it in the accent. Sorry, I forgot something back in the classroom.
No sass today, huh? Realize you're in the wrong, did you?
Yeah.
Forgetting something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. But you don't have nothing with you.
Oh, well, it's scary at night, you know?
Wait, you do? What's that in your hand?
Huh?
Look at this fucked up little doll thing. What the hell is that?
Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to him.
Girls these days sure have weird tastes.
I feel like if he was somewhat familiar with these, wouldn't he have, reacted?
Unless he's really familiar and knows not to respond.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. All right, wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up.
But... I don't know.
There's no way on heaven or earth that I wouldn't wait for Mio.
Okay. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon.
That's so? Who's your friend?
My classmate Mio Kurosuzu.
Ah, the transfer student. Wow, did you just see that? His eyes change so much. His fucking he got tiny beady eyes for a split second and then started looking at us.
Well, yeah.
Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type.
No, I was the one who dragged her here.
Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer for you to get home together.
What if we just accidentally killed him too?
I turned the music off. You should be fine.
No, the other curse.
Oh shit! You mean the giant horrible face?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a pretty bad curse. It's pretty scary.
Oh God. Well, I guess we'll see. You remember
how the most powerful curse we've seen so far that could instantly kill you psychically, and you needed some metatextual elements in order to not die, was a silly pair of legs. But now this curse, which seems really specific and not nearly as dangerous, is a giant horrifying fuck you face, and it makes me want to die.
I know.
It's so strange. It's directly inverse.
She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful though, you don't know what may be there.
What is that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. This guy's gonna fucking die.
No!
He's either gonna die or he's the guy who has the curse and Mio's gonna die and we're gonna be real sad.
Oh, great. Guess what? He's probably dead now, hasn't come back out, and we're just like, we gotta go in to check again.
It has genuinely been a fucking hour.
She's late.
Oh, shit.
Been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Starting to get worried.
Yakko, help! Yakko to the giant face!
Oh no.
Oh my fucking god! Yakko, there's a giant evil face!
Oh yeah, you know, I should go take a look.
Saba, there's no force on heaven or earth that would prevent me from trying to save Mio's life.
Mio, are you there?
Like, no, I'm dead. And she's just like a zombie.
God, why would we come back in
Why
here?
is it so goddamn dark?
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, why would we, like, we have limited vision as is, you know? Oh,
That's a
no.
lot of blood.
Well, you gotta look up. That's... Oh, Mio. Oh, eek! Look at her thing.
There's
Is
a
it
ghost.
half of it's
There's a
gone,
ghost.
Zach?
There's a ghost.
Yeah. Where did it go wrong this time?
Oh shit, Saba, look! The ghost is missing arms and stuff. It's
Yeah,
one-sided read.
Well, Zach, that's missing. I left her alone with a curse spirit. I don't know how we're supposed to run away from this.
I think we can't. I think we're gonna die. I think we just
We're
died.
dead. Well, that's okay. Okay, so it was the half lady.
So that was
It
one-sided
took away our
read.
vision? Or did it take half of our visual away?
One-sided
Witness-
Yakko. Hey, we're right, by the way.
Ugh.
You have arrived at a less than favorable.
But this was bound to happen?
But this was bound to happen. There is someone who must not be trusted. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information
Okay,
from that.
well, this apparently is the janitor, I guess.
I guess that's true, because it's the only person we told something to. Fear not. You may try as many times as you like from the event in question. Very well. Let's
Wonder
try
what-
again.
What if that at a certain point a thing will pop up, Zach, where it's like, do not try again.
That'd be interesting.
Think about the implications
So do you
of
think
that.
do you think that my theory was correct, by the way, that this janitor is actually that serial killer from like years ago, and it's just
I mean, I think that's pretty reasonable. I don't know. He seems like he was possessed, right? Versus like willingly doing anything, right? So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he did do it on purpose. Well,
oh.
because if you think about it, she may still actually have been alive.
And then when we
But-
sent him back in there, that's when shit went wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
I guess we're going without checking on Mia.
Well, I mean, there's nothing else we can do here, right? It has to be
point.
the first option. Oh, right. Mr. Janucci was actually looking for you inside the main building.
Was that?
Wait a minute.
He's here right now? What's he thinking? Wait a minute, what?
Do you think
No.
that Mr. Joichi, whatever his name is, will die here?
Potentially. Sure.
Because I was thinking about it, it's like maybe us killing him actually had no consequence. Was of no consequence because he's gonna go and kill him anyway. If that's how this works. I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago.
Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said. I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff.
Or I don't know, maybe we killed him as well. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm assuming he has to be the bad person.
I guess so.
Because the other two didn't see us, right?
Well, they knew that they knew that someone was there, but I don't think they saw us. No.
Yeah.
But then again, that does raise a really interesting question of like when the universe went dark and we were right next to the horrible one-sided reed ghost. Did the janitor
I heard
trigger
like
that?
knives.
Like what the fuck was that? Right?
I don't know. Maybe he was coming towards us, and that's why she said to run. That's the thing. I'm not sure. Maybe someone ran after us.
I guess we should turn the music back on, huh?
There is no music. Interesting.
Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear?
I'm glad you switched his accent because yeah, it's like a.
What do you mean?
Because it actually is like within the dialogue.
Yeah, I know. I'm good at voice acting. All right.
Yeah, voice acting. You're right.
Why are you making fun of me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you're doing a bad accent to mimic my okay accent.
Jack, keep her going, please.
What if I say no? You know, stay on the
I
big
guess we're not
well-lit
going
streets. If something happens, shout fire.
Okay, you worry too much.
Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Look at my tiny little eyes.
Look at his fish eyes. See, that's dead. That's just, he's dead on the inside, man.
Though I imagine you know that better than anyone.
Yes, you're right.
Because you're the one who had the friend of the who died in the suicides.
In the suicide.
Why are you laughing all the time?
I don't know. You sound amusing.
You think I'm some sort of clown?
On
You think I'm some
skates?
sort of fucking joke to you?
Ooh. Hold on. So this is where we met.
Well, we had to
I don't
leave
know.
so that way that the janitor would know that we were like gone. But now we're late.
Neo's late. Are we still gonna go back in, huh?
There's someone coming down the road.
Is that the teacher?
that's a
No,
different guy.
it's someone
Who the fuck is that?
else. It's Mr. Araishi. Part-time teacher.
Oh, Tadeki Kamiya.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Local history researcher. Hideki is a historian who works part-time as a curator. Is this the guy who found the thing?
This is the guy who found the thing, yeah.
His recent publication on the rite of resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he has no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Lately, do you see how, like, polar opposite it is from, like, these are good people versus these are not good people?
Well, kind of.
Within even just these person of interest, yeah. Lately, he's concerned that articles he contributed from purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult, with a surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of article requests he's receiving are undeniably tempting.
You didn't even try to read it?
It blurred, sir. I can't read under these conditions.
Is it actually like bitrate crushing because of the parsec?
It's just my eyes are dying. Hideki is a regular at the Kurikikyo cafe at Hokusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours, writing essays and manuscripts. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bando History.
All right, well, so he's not a great guy.
He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Can we see something in his hand?
Oh, it's the burning lantern. This is the guy who was hiding in the darkness to murder people.
Is it the burning?
Wait, no. Actually, sorry. This might be a different one. This might be
This might be a different one because the thing wasn't burning. It was
might
just
be
lit.
beckoning light.
Yeah.
It might be beckoning light because I thought
this is one we haven't seen.
I mean, it might be
Yeah.
genuinely. It might be this. It's literally called the ever burning lantern.
Yeah, I'm unsure, but regardless, we're dead because we don't have a light. That be a cursed stone?
Well, we don't know if we're dead.
This is bad. What do I do? What do I do?
Hi, just don't do anything.
I don't think anything good can come from him seeing me. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. Wouldn't be strange at all for him to have something to do with the curses. Just don't.
Wait, do you think
Could the
that's
curse
why he
echo-
was able to do a paper on the Rite of Resurrection? Is that he found a cursed stone and then all the info poured into his mind, and he was like, "Cool."
Oh my god, maybe.
and just wrote it all down.
Maybe. Oh, did he see us? Did he see us? Shoot, did he notice me? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we're just like a student, so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but we're here at like fucking 2 a.m. It's obvious why we're here.
Oh, no, we'll see.
Oh, hello, Yako. What are you doing here?
Oh, that was fast.
Did you not hear me?
His eyes
What
are dead.
Are you doing here?
A different type of dead, though.
I don't want to tell them anything. They're both evil men.
See, if we say I'm waiting for someone, right? Could he be thinking like, oh, do you have like a curse stone? Or are you waiting for another curse bearer? Versus like, I forgot something. See where my logic is here?
I mean, kinda, but at the same time, I'm very concerned because I don't know which cursed stone that is. Is that Beckoning Light or is that the other one?
Well, we're screwed if it's the Everlasting Lantern because we don't have a light source on us.
Okay, then can I tell you what I think? I want to
What?
be honest. If we don't know, if either option could very easily lead to our death, I want to lead with honesty. Because fuck it, I don't know. Maybe this guy isn't actually that bad. Maybe he's just really into the Rite of Resurrection.
Ahead. You're right. You're right. You know, that's so true, Zach. I think being honest is a good policy to have. You're right.
You're a piece of shit, you know that?
I don't know what you're talking about, but let's be honest.
I'm just gonna, well, because I don't fucking know. It could be either. Do you really want to just lie to this guy and say, ooh, I forgot something? And he'll be like, all right, let's go into the school then.
I don't know. Well, that was only one pathway of logic that I had, so.
Fucking fine. You know what? We'll do I forgot something.
No, it's okay. It's
You're
okay.
the one that's making me feel bad about wanting to be honest.
Zach, don't
so
forget.
guess what? We're not going to be honest no more. We're going to lie to this motherfucker.
Well, we already lied to the other guy, but we also ended up dying.
No one respects janitors.
Oh, that's unfortunate. No, we should go. Let's go with your thing first. I want to see, because I don't know, maybe he can help us out if he's a good person, you know?
Sorry, I'm just checking. I just realized that I'm not actually watching my own stream. Saba has 3 viewers, though.
That's BS.
I'm a tiny little squirrel.
All of them are me.
I'm a tiny little squirrel, if you know that, if you didn't notice.
You are a tiny little squirrel.
Green is actually quite large.
You are a chunky little squirrel.
I'm a chunky little squirrel. I'm not afraid, you're afraid. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth, we're gonna be honest.
I'm waiting for someone.
In the middle of the night, I'm disappointed in you. Oh fuck, look at his angry face. He is Angor.
He is angry.
Oh my god. Children who get in trouble at night need to be punished.
In here. You.
It's a special night tonight. Did you know that?
Not particularly. I don't.
He just done like the second most evil face I've seen in the game. And now he's just like, oh, whatever. Bad. Like, can you fucking imagine talking to someone and they're just like, bad little children need to be punished. And then he's like, yeah, I'll have a double large.
Basically, the fairy godmother from Shrek 2.
Oh, yeah,
My
kinda.
diet is ruined. A special night? Why would you say this out loud?
Can I punch her in the
Why would
stomach?
you say this out loud? Why would you say this out loud?
Oh,
no! My God, Yako, why are you an idiot? No.
Well, you know a lot. Did you hear about it from someone? Hmm?
Yeah, from me. Frick me. No, it's just a rumor that's been going around.
There is no such rumor.
Zach,
I know
I thought
every
we were
rumor.
going with- We were going with honesty. Why is she lying now?
I don't know.
Oh, look. Must be the transfer student.
It must be that transfer student. She has it, you know. You must as well. Take out what's in your pocket and show me.
But it's. Oh, is he forcing her to?
I knew it. I see you have one.
It's not.
That Netsuke is of great historical importance to the area. But it's dangerous to speak here. Why don't you come with me? This is important.
How about we don't follow the light? Don't follow this man. Ah, okay, that hurts. Stop. You're hurting me. Gee, stop pulling me. You're fire. There's a huge fire. You remember, never say help. Remember, fire is actually better.
I'm about
than
to say,
saying
I
help.
actually, that was something that I learned growing up, and it always depressed me to think about how, like, people are so desensitized to the word help that yelling fire is actually the thing that
more
you need to
effective,
say.
yeah.
And it's also depressing to know that this is a global thing, apparently. Oh, he's putting us in a
shoved
dark
into a room.
I think he has the never burning lantern.
Am I? It's completely dark. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Araishi? Ah! The thing is, we had to be close to him, right?
Is this a curse, or is he literally just stabbing us to death?
I think this is part of the curse. So she died again?
Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay, well, Zach, we can't be honest, Zach. Okay, this is how these things go. We have to lie.
Ever burning. I was right. Yeah, I was
So it
right.
is
It was the
ever
ever burning one.
We killed him at the beginning.
Oh, now
If
we
he's
have to do
in-
the story chart. Okay.
It shall remain as incomplete.
Oh.
Escape from...
Oh, okay. It's interesting. So this
Oh,
one,
so that was... Okay. Okay, resume.
I mean, I could just load save, right? School gates.
Yeah, we should. I'm thinking this is it, yeah. Because nothing else... Because the only other optional stuff, right, was to say the other thing to the janitor, which...
We did. No, we
wasn't-
said
yeah,
both
which we
things to the
did, yeah.
janitor.
Yeah, but so like that was the thing that was bad. So there has to be something.
I mean, I don't understand why Yako just was like, "Oh yeah, it's the Feast of Shadows, right?"
Yeah, what's with that? Why did you say that? My God. No, Zach, he's not a good guy. You know why? As well, because it's the ever-burning lantern. Remember, he had a lot of soul drags on him, so he's already been killing a lot of people.
What the fuck? Give me 1 second. Someone's banging on
I
the
just
front
heard an
door.
ominous laugh as well. Careful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, maybe, who knows, we may... Things go badly here. Who knows? Let's see what it is. Spooky season. Man, spooky, scary skeletons. The thing is... So when I said we were waiting for someone... I thought it would result in like him being like, well, who are you waiting for or something? And then maybe Mio's name would have been brought up and then he's like, a cult? This is suspicious. This is suspicious. Let me like see what's in your hand or whatever, you know? But I don't know what, I forgot something. And also he said to get... He needs to not have it? this is... it doesn't make much sense. I don't know, because so far, like, a timeline's just a timeline, and it hasn't actually interacted with anything else, like any of the other timelines. Because it's like, oh, even within, like, the second timeline of Shogo's, we killed Yoko. But, like, we're still doing Yako's storyline. So... well... just gonna be waiting. We have about... an hour and, like, 30 before we wrap up here. We actually didn't get that far, if we think about it, because, a lot of this was just conversation we had with Mio. Man, so we've now encountered... we don't know... Hello. You didn't die. What was it?
So, you know how we have a power lock on the front door of our house. It allows you to enter in a code to unlock the front door instead of using your key, so on and so forth. As such, when my dad banged on the front door really loud, and I was like, what the fuck? Is someone breaking into the house? Apparently, the batteries in the power door had run out. Oh. And the last thing that it does before the batteries run out is to quote unquote super lock the front door, meaning that not even the key could open the front door.
God, that's not good. You forgot something. I came to get something I forgot at school.
This late at night? It couldn't wait until tomorrow. This guy wasn't British, was he?
No, it couldn't wait. You literally, as soon as you started talking, I was like, Doofenshmirtz?
Doofenshmirtz? I can do Doofenshmirtz. Just what did you forget? What is that in your pocket? Take it out and show me.
Okay. So, okay. It's gonna happen, it'll end up happening. Are we gonna have to actually go back to Shogo and go to this location first? I mean, we can also yell help. I don't know if there's like... yeah, okay, we're just dead. Because the guy said, right, he's like, he can't get it. He can't have the curse stone. Okay, enough with the squelching. Ugh, game. Got it. I know, we're dead.
I mean, try again, I guess, right?
See? While he's in possession of a curse stone. That's the clue.
Is this straight up just a situation where... because you'll notice it's at the same point as hers. Is this just straight up the first third? Where it's like, now we have to go... bless you. Where now we have to go do this?
Maybe, but it's like...
let's try... I would like to try it one more time. Just to see...
from where?
Well, I wanted to... because... my thing is... well, I mean, he very clearly doesn't actually give a shit about murdering people, right? Because he's just like an asshole. So even if we didn't have the curse stone on us, he would still probably drag us into the back room and kill us.
Yeah,
and the phrasing that the storyteller used is also quite indicative to me, because he says, should things change, come back here. And nothing's changed. Right?
No, I think it's something. So it's either this other one, or I was like, I don't know. Is there something you could do in Shogo's story or Shogo's? But I don't think so. Shogo's is like done, right?
Yeah, he's done.
He's done. So it has to be our third guy.
Thanks. So you mean the thing that I said that you were then like, no.
Well, no. At first I was like, could it be Shogo potentially? Like, oh, we have to go see if we can get to the location before he gets there.
But Shogo, the whole point of this is that Shogo like instead of Shogo getting the power, he gets Yoko to snap out of it. Like this timeline here does not exist. Period.
Okay. Okay. I get you.
Tetsuo Tsutsumi, Chief Inspector of the Metropolitan Police Department. Shut
Tsutsumi.
up. Tetsuo
I'm trying to make sure I'm right.
First Investigative Division is investigating the mysterious death of a fellow officer. He visits the scene of the incident, the former Yasuda Gardens, with his subordinate Jun Iro. Jun.
This is the hour before former Yasuda Gardens. This is where we met
the thing? Didn't all of them awaken
Haruhi
at
first.
midnight?
Yeah, so we're an hour before. Boy, hey boss, forensics is all done. The crime scene is clean.
Voice?
I'm not a
Is
dude.
it because he uses actual shampoo?
I don't know. I could try to. I'm not. Well, it's just hard.
I mean, I was just
can't
gonna
go,
say
like,
youthful
mellow.
guy, but if you want to do something a little,
I could try youthful guy. I could try. I'm not a guy, but I could try. The other
excuse you,
officers
I
have
just
all
had
gone-
to do an entire segment where I just went like this the entire fucking
And that is why
time.
I'm trying. Okay, the other officers have all gone home. It's just us now.
I like your.
I can't. I'm not,
that's your guy. You just tuck your throat back a little bit. And you're like, hello, it's me, a guy.
Hello, it's a me.
Hello, it's me, a guy.
I don't know what your expectations are. I am not.
Maybe in order to make fun of you,
superhero.
this will be Tetsuo's voice the entire time.
You know what? I will appreciate it if you do that. The park should be open back up tomorrow, like nothing ever happened.
I doubt it'll get any visitors after everything that's happened. Look at my
I like his
pouty
pouty
little
face.
face.
I like his pouty face.
You know, this is what all the manly men do when we're upset. We go,
And furrow our brows. You'd be surprised. Lots of people love that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Cult stuff is really popular right now. Did you not know that, boss?
Why is my name purely gray? Am I really that much of a stick in the mud that they gave me fucking gray as my name? Sounds stupid.
Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them who the perp is.
Somehow I doubt it'd be that simple.
Oh, but you know, I've heard the high school girls are really into this spirit board thing these days. Supposedly you could call on spirits and talk to them by using a board with letters on it. Wouldn't that be something?
You can try it out yourself if you're so interested.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a go sometimes, boss.
I would
I like how he's like, by yourself, and he's like, yeah, boss, let's do it.
I would absolutely punch you in the torso if I didn't know that you had absolutely ripped abs. and it would pulverize my hand. What now? Stop messing around. You really think we're gonna solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper? Boss, I never said anything about a coin.
About a coin. Yeah, like, boss, I didn't say anything about how it's done. Sounds like you know all about it. We gotta be open-minded. What if that's how police work? What if that's how police work is gonna be from now on? What, we're gonna be doing seances all the time?
Don't make me laugh. I mean, to be fair, if seances worked, that would be a great way of doing investigations. Just go to the place of the murder. You know how like everybody knows to shout fire if you need help? Just imagine instead you teach everybody, hey, if you're ever murdered, stick around your corpse. So that way we can seance you. Listen up, Iro. You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult.
I actually think I can. I don't care if it was.
Listen, we don't
ghost
know
or the occult or
that
what.
ghost shit is happening yet, all right? We don't know that.
I don't know about you, but I believe in all this stuff already, boss. Okay. Whoever or whatever it was that did this, I'll get them. I promise you that.
Well, you've got the right attitude, but we don't even know if this is a murder yet. Fucking damn, dude, that's a good shot. This should be your fucking profile photo. Bias is weak in our judgment. Get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else.
Aye, aye, boss. So, now that we've finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know.
Look at my big eyes. Now it's getting late. I figured we'd head straight home from here.
Yo, what if he ends up getting the beach tree?
It's entirely possible, sure.
Come on, we've got to go over all the info we've gathered. What better place to do that than here at the scene of the crime, where we can soak up the atmosphere?
I don't know if I want to soak up that atmosphere. Soak up the atmosphere? What the hell is there to soak up? You must be really into this occult stuff if you get off on being in a place like this.
Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way.
Can you stop talking about getting horny at a crime scene? No, don't turn this around on me. I'm not the weird one here. Cripes.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
If anyone, though, wouldn't it be, like, Jun that gets the thing? Because his friend died.
Good point. Yeah, sure. That'd be interesting, actually, if we were because in the past two scenes, the partner, or the past two characters, the partner was Detective Jojo and Mio, right? So imagine if this time we're the partner character to the actual curse
That
bearer.
would be interesting.
That would be an interesting
interesting
twist, I think, yeah. Oh, fine. Let's get this over with.
Aye, boss.
You remember when we made a joke about me still having to do all the fucking talking?
I think this was pretty 50-50, actually. This is where the victim was found. It's clean now. It almost feels like nothing happened here at all. But once an incident like this has come to pass, there's no going back. Knowing that is of any consolation. Yasuda Gardens here in Ichome?
Sure.
Ikome? Whatever. Were originally built as part of Daimyo's estate back in the Edo period. The park became city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's not a soul around at this time of night. Quiet doesn't even begin to describe it. What, you feeling nervous, boss?
No, shut up. Hey, isn't this where the other guy was standing when he got murdered by a woman? I don't want to fucking talk to you. Can I just go home?
Oh, we're gonna talk about the case.
Jun Iro, a detective in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, the TMPD, 1st Investigative Division. His rank is sergeant. This is his first time leading a case. It's like he's graduated from rookie to newbie.
Oh no, hopefully he doesn't die. I feel bad now.
He looks put together on the outside, but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the force could use more people like him. Oh, that's really touching, boss.
So, early in the morning yesterday, a staff member found the victim collapsed here in the park and called the police when they realized he was dead.
Looks like he died of a heart attack?
Or straining too hard to poop.
Jesus.
While there were no obvious external wounds, the fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it's likely that this was a murder. This made office sent it over to us since it involved the death of an officer, and we were tasked with the investigation. I feel like in the back of my mind, or like the voice just slightly tinged to like Kronk's voice, and I was like, where the hell did that go? No, back off from the Kronk.
I mean, I guess. I didn't hear it, but Kronk is fun.
No, I felt it. I know Kronk is fun. That is true. What we need to do is figure out what happened and where whether there was foul play involved.
The new season of Dimension 20 started on Wednesday, and I think it's actually like pretty okay so far. The first episode was pretty well done, but Abria Iyengar is the DM, and once again, I think Abria is a good person. I think that just depending on the scenario, her personality can be a little intense. But so she's the DM for this most recent season of Dimension 20. And it was hilarious because that's my thing that I hate, is that I really wish I was better at voice acting, but I can never fucking remember any voices. Like, I can pull out voices like nobody's business, but if you want me to do something consistently, it's really hard. She had this character who in the first scene she was supposed to be like a Scottish character, like a Scottish motherly thing, but then one scene later she was Irish, and then the next scene she was Russian.
Oh, it's hard, yeah. Scottish.
It's so hard.
Like,
but the thing was that in the after show, she mentioned it, and Brennan Lee Mulligan is like, "Don't worry about it, man. Like it's super tough to do all those accents to begin with. The fact that you did them all is, good enough." And she goes like, "Well, how do you keep it consistent?" And he's like, "Well, I started when I was 11 and now I'm 36. So you know what I mean?
Time.
Like literally
Time
just 25 years of experience is how he keeps it consistent." It's like, damn, that sucks.
Get on my level. I think that about sums it up.
Fuck. Oh.
But, boss.
Yeah.
Is this case really important enough to assign to someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but...
It's all up to the higher-ups. I'm sure they got their reason.
Oh God, what if the higher-ups did this on purpose in order
What
to
if
get
the
you
higher-ups
here?
are ghosts?
Ah! Boss, you know something, don't you?
I know literally nothing. Anyway, it'll all become clear in time. Don't worry about it too much.
Hopefully they're not taking advantage of this kid. Thinking about it, the only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, right? Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to. Some kind of secret or something. Isn't that right?
You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that? If you picked up on that, you should be able to put the rest together yourself.
Well, it's our duty to get to the bottom of a suspicious death, especially one involving an officer. The victim is Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division.
Hajime.
Hajime.
It's,
Hajime. That definitely sounds more right.
The only reason I know this is because of Hajime no Ippo, the boxing anime.
Hajime no Ippo, yeah. So Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau. 27 years old, single.
Hell yeah, man.
Dang,
Preach, brother. God,
Don't put him out like that.
I wish a ghost would kill me too, man. Let's go.
He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles in education. His rank was senior police officer.
You knew him well, don't you?
What?
Didn't ya?
You knew? Oh, thank you. Jesus.
Yeah.
Straight up, the words just don't look like words sometimes.
You knew him well, didn't you? Because I was literally just about to make a statement about how that doesn't make grammatical sense, and that's because I read it wrong.
Correct.
You knew him well, didn't you? What was he like? Well, he was a womanizer, and oh my god, he had the thickest chin in the world. Look at this Japanese Superman.
We were in the academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. Oh, this is like a friend. He could be a little rowdy, but he was kind of like a big brother to us all. He was kind and cared about his friends. Better for worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. The man always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it. He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. He had a great track record when it came to rehabilitation.
My favorite part about him was when he would volunteer for demolition and he would just smash up buildings with his chin.
Oh my god.
Sounds like we lost a good one.
Yes, we did. We truly did. I knew being a cop was dangerous. I knew something like this could happen, but...
It's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling. I've been murdered twice.
He didn't seem to care much about climbing the ranks, but he was at the top of our class. The problem was he took on so much, he had the most unfinished paperwork, too. I always felt we needed an unusual guy like him to help us solve all our unusual cases.
Hello, it's me, Hajime Yoshimi.
Hajime was a police officer with the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau and was primarily responsible for juvenile and education cases. So he was like a truant officer. He held the rank of head patrol officer and entered the force at the same time as Jun Iro. Hajime was found dead under mysterious circumstances at the former Yatsuda Gardens early in the morning yesterday. Once a rebellious gang member himself, Yoshimi turned his life around and used his own experience to connect with troubled youth as a police officer. While his appearance and demeanor suggested a man who was rough around the edges, he was passionate, loyal, and caring, or he was a passionate, loyal, and caring man at heart.
I'm telling you, the good people are really good, the bad people are pretty bad.
Correct.
In the descriptions.
I think the game establishes that pretty well. Or like a character is normal, but they have like a tragedy, so you feel bad. Looked up to as a big brother by his peers. Yoshimi achieved stellar results in his work with juvenile cases, but his consistently sloppy paperwork and less than formal attire essentially doomed his career.
Attitude.
Oh, you're right. It does.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what he was wearing, and his less than formal attitude essentially doomed his career and had him writing formal apologies on the regular. Don't use formal twice like that. He left behind a fiance.
Oh, he left behind.
Whom he had been dating since high school. That's a shame.
Oh, buddy.
It's a shame that the fiance is the one who fucking murdered him.
Oh my god. Yo, what if it's that? What if it's that girl?
You gotta be more specific, Saba.
That one girl person that we met with the legs guy.
Oh, the one who was just wearing like a random... No, I'm pretty sure she's with him.
She's with him? Okay.
I'm 90% sure
we still
they're together.
We still don't know who she is, though.
We don't. That is very true, but, you know, that I feel pretty safe in that assumption.
Poor guy.
Don't worry. You're plenty unusual yourself.
Me? I was the most normal of my classmates. Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago.
Is that Detective Jojo? Because remember they worked together.
Oh, also, yeah, that's true.
Also, Saba, I do have to promote a challenge, and you're not allowed to reject this, unfortunately.
You're asking me to talk like this?
Exactly.
With my lips like this? I knew exactly what you were saying before you were even gonna say it.
There was one even weirder than you.
Okay.
Jesus.
Only when he purses his lips will I do it. Hajime was quite the bad boy in school, apparently. He ended up with the police a lot. He said the officer in charge was good to him, helped him get back on track. The reason he wanted to become a cop was to pay his kindness forward. Said it was the first time he ever took his studies seriously.
That's a good story. Love that kind of thing. Makes me want to have a drink in his honor.
Please don't make fun of my dead friend. Why would he? Why? That didn't sound like he was making fun.
I said in his honor. You should aspire to become the kind of cop people miss when they die in the field.
You say that like it's a sure thing I'll die.
You're damn right. Bang.
Besides, if I end up biting it, I'm sure you'll be the one who misses me most, boss.
Isn't it? You know what? Now I think about it, isn't it kind of weird? Do the police officers in Japan typically have firearms?
I don't know.
I genuinely don't know, because obviously everybody's familiar with the idea that guns are extremely hard to come by in Japan, to the point where, like, in Yakuza 7, it's an incredible, like it's an incredible moment when a guy pulls out a fucking handgun with 3 bullets in it. You know?
Japanese police always carry guns.
That seems nuts, but okay. You know what? Actually, it is true that
We start, yeah.
it is
Impact
true
Orange,
that
yeah.
the U.S. has the lowest standards for promoting people
Oh my God,
to
look at that
police
face.
officers. Well, guess what, Saba?
Yeah.
That's what you got to do when you're reading this.
Come on, don't be like that. You'll hurt morale.
Well, I guess how much I'll miss you depends on how this investigation goes.
Already see it. Ario, no! Why'd you
Ario?
have to go and get yourself killed?
Ario!
I guess it is.
Airo!
Well, because we've been saying Jun Iro.
Euro.
I guess it is
Euro.
Irio.
I don't know. Maybe
I
you're
like
right.
I like Jun Iro though, because it sounds like one name. It sounds like
Jun
Jun
Iro,
Iro.
I have no idea what's going on in that head of yours. Probably elevator music.
Yeah, that'll be a sight to see. I can't wait.
You can't wait for your own death? Get it together, kid. Sheesh, you really are something.
Thanks. Man, this is just a lot of talking.
What about the victim's family?
The Yoshimi family is from the Kitasenju in Adaichi City.
Very well done. I never would have been able to read that. I would have just said like Kitsune in Adachi City.
But Hajime's parents died a long time ago. He lived there all alone, no siblings or anything. I went to his house a few times for drinks. I was surprised. It's this huge, old-looking place.
Cursed.
Like you know that the kind of place that seemed. Yo,
It's the fucking thing, Saba. It's the thing.
House.
It's
the foot house. It's the foot house. The foot washing mansion.
It's this one. It's the fucking foot washing mansion.
And he lived there alone? No, he had a wife.
It looked like there was the home of an old noble family. Was hard to imagine him being such a delinquent living in a house like that.
Why are you suddenly talking like that?
Because you told me I needed to purse my lips.
No, I know. I'm saying this as Tetsuo.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, boss. It's how I sound like normally,
I'm
okay?
gonna rip your cheeks off. I don't mean the ones on your face. There's that bias I was talking about. If he's from an old family, I'm sure things were complicated.
That's a bias too.
Listen, you little bitch.
He never talked about any of that, even when we were drunk, so I don't know much about it. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Someone's right behind you. No, Hajime was engaged. He's been seeing his fiancée ever since they were in school, over 10 years. They just started talking about getting married. What was her name again? He showed me a picture once. She was a beautiful woman.
That's so? How terrible for her. But she may know if there been anything going on with him lately. We should speak with her.
Yeah, his fiancée may have been his only confidant. I'm sure someone at the Sumida Police Department has already contacted her. I'll look into it tomorrow.
He's a cop, right? The dead guy?
Yeah.
Is it possible that his wife is MILF lady?
Maybe, but he just said all the rest of his family's dead, right?
Well, did they say that the rest of his family? I thought they said that he lived. Well, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Because they were saying that he lived in like a really big, huge mansion, and she lives in a big, huge mansion, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, it's
interesting.
Japan. I can't imagine that there'd be like an
But
enormous-
she would have said something like, "My husband died yesterday."
Well, what if she doesn't know? Right?
Maybe. Ooh.
She might, because remember, he was constantly gone.
But he's known as like a renowned, like her husband was known for like being really like organized, right?
Was that a thing from her chapter?
I think so.
I'm just saying. I
Like
mean,
he-
obviously, there's
I
a
don't
lot of
know,
police
yeah.
officers in Japan, but I was just thinking like that'd be kind of interesting because they said that she was a beautiful woman, and that was like one of the things that they kept saying about God, what's her
Haruo?
actual name?
Haruo?
Haruo. That's what they kept saying about Haruo like multiple times. Was like, wow, she's so attractive, and it's like, really? Like, yeah,
Maybe,
she's hot,
yeah.
but her eyes make me tired, and I'm real, and she's a picture.
Okay, I already said this.
Nice.
God, we're not done. But they looked into the case that Hajime was running.
Oh, great. That's the kind of stuff I want to know. What was Hajime working on the day he died?
Well, according to his reports from the day before, he had 2 cases involving juveniles.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, what if it's about the suicide? Oh yes! The first was the suicide of a high school girl who jumped off a building in Kamizawa last week. So that's
Michio.
what is it? Yoko's friend.
Yeah. Yako. Yoko is the manic pixie dream girl from chapter 1.
No, Yako is the manic pixie dream girl.
No, she's not.
Pretty sure. Yoko and Yako. Oh, okay. I just remember
idiot.
like
You don't even remember
I just
anybody's
remember the
fucking
double
name.
K.
Boom.
No, I remember
Yako,
the double. I remember the double K in Yako's
Yoko.
name. I was just like,
This one.
I don't remember if it was.
This one is illegal for me to date, and this one is super available.
I see. So that's why you remember it. Okay.
That's how all guys think, probably.
Probably. Okay, so this is Yako's friend. Okay.
Yes, Michio.
Okay.
For whose name I can
Okay.
remember for some reason, but I can't remember one of the main characters' names.
Okay.
Yeah. I did hear about that. Jesus Christ.
The girl's name was Michio Shiraishi. She was a second-year student at Komagata High School. But it seemed as though Hajime had contact with her even before this incident.
So she'd been troubled for some time.
That's the thing. About a month ago, he happened to see her walking around town. She looked upset, so he struck up a conversation with her.
Look at her horrible clawed hand, dude.
Well, it said her hangs, like, yeah. He was sure there was something bothering her, but she wouldn't tell him what.
Must have been trouble at home.
He thought too. It seemed he visited her home and spoke to her parents, but
They said there was no problem and that there was nothing else he could do. Now she's dead, and so is he.
Then it's possible he could have prevented her suicide.
Must have been devastated. And that's why he was looking into this Michio Shiraishi again. This Michio? I guess. He must have thought that something terrible had happened that drove her to end her life. But ultimately, he never reported the findings of his investigation. I mean, we know she wasn't suicided.
Why
She
is
didn't suicide, we know.
why is my face suddenly way higher definition than my body? I see. You're thinking that it may have something to do with his death. We'll have to find out what it is Hajime discovered.
Right, let's check with the Sumida Police Department about that tomorrow, too. You know, I have so much to talk about. I could just continue talking forever like this, Zach. You know, I very much enjoy this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And-
Is it fucking frustrating to be the only one talking for like multiple like?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying I enjoy this a lot, okay? Let's keep going.
And what was that other case he was working on?
The other one is also related to a Komagata High School student. Is this... There's
This
a
is
troublemaker.
Hitomi. Yeah.
A troublemaker named Hitomi Okuda. She seems to be the leader of a group of kids who gets up to no good.
Juvenile delinquency. Fun.
She was pretty bad for a while. Multiple charges of destruction of property, assault and battery, you name it. Hajime has been working on her for about 6 months, and she was finally starting to open up. Oh, I'm so... Then he met with this girl that Zach, is she evil? Is she evil, Zach? Did she
I
do this?
think she does in fact have the curse. I think the one-sided read is the janitors, like I kind of said earlier, and I think that Hitomi has something that causes a heart attack, I guess, because it looked like that's what he died, because he was clutching his chest.
Yeah.
Well, every school's got its problems. But I'm sure he'd be worried about how she'd get on without him.
You know what? If we actually did chapter 3 before chapter 4, that moment where we saw teacher with Hitomi probably would have hit a lot harder. Right?
Yeah, but like vice versa, we knew that because we did that one first and this one, we know Yako's friend didn't die by suicide.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Right, just when she finally found an adult she could trust.
Shit, I didn't read my line.
She might act out without someone to help her get through this.
We'll have to make sure the Sumida Community Safety Bureau does their job. But we can't rule out the possibility that meeting was what the fuck? We can't rule out the possibility that meeting with this delinquent girl had something to do with his death. Then we'll have to interview her too. So that's 2 people we now have to interview. The wife and this random girl named Hitomi.
Ah, ooh, yes, you're right. She may have been the last person to see him alive after all.
You take this seriously? Your friend died.
I'll ask Sumida to introduce us tomorrow. A lot of stuff tomorrow. Though who knows if they'll actually let us talk with her.
That's what we're hired for. Lay a little
That's what
boyish
we
charm.
hired you for.
Whatever. That's
You-
what we hired you for. Lay a little boyish charm on them if they need convincing.
I'm sure they'd prefer me over a scary-looking old man like you, boss.
Watch it. I'm your superior. You ought to act like you respect me at least.
Oh, I thought I was.
You were? Shit. Is that how your generation speaks? You really are a new breed.
It's probably just me, actually.
I'm going to kill you. Well, don't think you can get away with that with other people.
So, anyways, boss,
Were you even listening?
we got quite a bit to look into tomorrow. First, the 2 Kamagata High School cases that Hajime was handling. And we need to speak with his fiancée as well. I believe that's it for tomorrow.
Oh. Oh!
Notes.
Estimated time of death 2 days prior, approximately 11 a.m. So it's
Acute
been...
heart failure? Sorry.
Yeah, acute heart... So a heart attack, like I said.
Yeah.
Disease with personal interest. Okay. Cool. Where would that
I think it was in
be?
gameplay guides?
No.
Oh, that's where the thing was? Notes
Yeah,
on
you're
Hajime
right.
Yoshimi. Yeah.
And then notes on Michio. Alright, well. Neat. We still got a lot to talk about, my guy.
As for the cause of death, we won't know until the autopsy is done.
From what we've seen, though, it appears to be some kind of acute heart failure.
Excuse you, we don't know that his face hasn't unpuckered.
Yeah, but so that's why I can do either one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But since he had no record of chronic illness and had no visible wounds, it's possible that poison or drugs could have been involved.
Next time we don't see his face, you have to read every other word with the puckered face.
Oh my god.
Dying in the middle of the park like that, it certainly seems suspicious.
We found signs of a struggle at the scene, as well as footprints belonging to an unidentified individual.
We've got people trying to identify those prints.
If we can find out who they belong to, we might be able to figure this whole thing out. Yeah, no fucking duh.
Yes, wouldn't that be nice if that were the end of it? The only thing Hajime had on him were his badge and his
Excuse you,
wallet
we
and
don't
his
know what his
pocket.
face looks like, so you have to do the pucker.
Shut up.
So we can rule out a mugging. Though there probably aren't many people who try to mug a cop as big as him.
I've also heard that Hajime got into a fair few fights in his younger days. He started judo once he became an officer and rose up the ranks quickly.
Sounds like the perp would have been pretty strong to take on Hajime.
Oh, also, Haruhi wouldn't be the fiance because Haruhi's married.
Right. Absolutely correct. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Yup. and has a son, so I feel like that would have mattered.
Excuse
Time
you.
of death was
You
around
can
11
have,
p.m.
You can have a child out of
2
wedlock.
days ago, outside the park's operating hours, of course. His body was found early in the morning yesterday.
11 p.m. the day before yesterday. What was Hajime doing out here at that time in the first place?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yes, I asked.
The entrance to the park is after hours, but it's a small gate that'd be fairly easy for him to get through if he really wanted to.
That would, of course, be breaking and entering, but what do you think, boss? Did he come here to... I think it's more reasonable that someone called him out here because of the unidentifiable footprints, right?
Yeah. But it's really interesting, because why the fuck is he...
Like,
Why-
why would
Yeah,
hide
why
someone
would he,
even
like,
an
where does that
option?
even come from? Right?
I don't know. Mm.
It's hard to imagine a cop like Hajime would trespass for no reason. And since it seems like someone else was here with him, could they have called him here?
Oh, that does seem likely.
They must have been talking about something pretty sensitive to come here in the middle of the night. So Hajime met someone here to discuss something in secret.
And then they got into a fight?
No, that wouldn't match the cause of death. There are no wounds on the body that would indicate a spontaneous scuffle. The perp must have planned something.
Then you think it was mediated? Or... Yeah, it was mediated, right? This is one of the words that I look at. I was like, meditated?
Yeah,
What?
because in my mind, this would be, so you think it was premeditated. Right? Because, like, premeditated
Yeah.
murder is when you plan
Maybe
ahead for a
meditated.
murder.
Yeah, so meditated, premeditated. Okay, then you think it was meditated. Meditated, though, reminds me of someone, like, meditating, you know? And all the words losing all meaning in my mind. Anyway, that would mean meditated.
You're right, that is the word. Meditation? Meditate? Meditate?
Premeditated.
The Pokemon? Anyway.
Oh my god. They called Hajime to the park with the intent to kill him?
Well, there's still a possibility that it was just some kind of accident. Maybe the perp tried to threaten Hajime and things went south from there. We should be able to get a clearer picture once we know exactly what killed him.
Right.
By the way, Saba, are we streaming at 2 or 4 tomorrow?
Last week was early, so I should be having my meeting tomorrow, I believe.
Okay.
But either way, I'm so glad you're back in the first division, boss. I've always admired your work. You were like a god to me. You were the whole reason I became a detective in the first place.
And yeah, about that.
Oh yeah, about that. I'm retiring immediately.
People have been saying that ever
And you're
since
muted.
you first entered the academy, but
And skipping lines.
What do you mean?
Yes, that's because it's true. Yep.
I double muted. I read it. I promise, but I was
I
double.
figured, I
double,
figured.
I was double muted.
I couldn't believe you got transferred out of the first, just as I was assigned to it. Did you laugh at my, like, little joke I said?
no, because you're not funny.
Yay. So getting to work on a case like this,
Sorry.
just the two of us, is a dream come true.
Happy as I am to hear that, well, how should I put it?
What is it?
If that's true, I'm not sure you've been showing me the appropriate amount of respect.
Huh? But I do respect you. Don't tell me you're going senile, boss.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, when you run your mouth like that.
It's getting late. You must be sleepy.
I am going to kill you.
Should we get out of here soon?
Evergreen Beach, activate! And he dies. He's always been dead. Yeah, I get it.
we still haven't encountered that curse, and it's still weird, you know, right? The thing where
Maybe
it's
the
like,
curse just straight up doesn't exist. Right? Because that's like the whole point of the fucking legend, is that it's not actually special.
I've been wowed by your shrewd detecting abilities all day today.
Oh, really? Funny. I've been wowed by you too. Oh, that's awesome.
On the topic of family, what's yours like, boss?
Do we really have time to talk about this now? Are you kidding?
I don't
What
know
the
what
hell's
you're
wrong with
talking
you?
about.
Prying into my personal life all of a sudden?
It's just, I've never heard you talk about them or anything.
Yeah, and we're going to keep it that way.
Oh, are you single?
Shut it, that's none of your business.
Ever since I joined the force, I've been thinking.
I'm sorry?
Ever since I've joined the force, I've been thinking. Young officers to get married.
That's feels insane. I wonder why that is. You don't say anything like that, though. I hate the idea that your company could have influence on whether or not you get married to someone.
I don't know.
Ooh.
How should I know? I caved to the pressure
Is
myself
this
and got married
Haru's
20 something.
husband?
No, I don't believe that for a fucking second.
So then.
Wait, if they were married, they would have the same fucking last name.
Maybe that's good. Maybe that's eliminated
God,
him by
you're
default.
restless. She took our daughter and left 4 years ago. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe she'd give up a guy like you.
I was never home much. Too focused
Are
on
we
work.
sure? No, she's at home.
I'd come home late only to get called right back out. Plus, being a cop is dangerous work. I don't blame her for getting fed up with it all.
How sad, especially when you're out here putting your life on the line.
Oh, is that why you transferred out of the first?
It was already too late by then. You better be careful,
that means-
Hiro.
The kid is dead. Okay, I'm neither confirmed nor not. He is
He
married
said
to
daughter!
Haruhi.
He said daughter!
And she had a son. Okay, that's true. What if
We
Sure,
will
both
find
children
out
died.
who Harue's husband is.
we need to know?
You say that, but there's not much I can do, is there? That's the nature of our job. There aren't many who can really understand it, not unless they're involved with police work themselves or related to someone who is.
But wait, you have a daughter, boss?
You really think I want to talk about her after all that? Have some sense.
Come on, I promise I don't mean this the way it sounds, but how old is she?
Jeez, you don't know when to quit, do you? At least try to not look so intrigued. She's, well, a bit rough around the edges. I think most men are intimidated by her. Fuck yeah! Do we get to see his hot daughter? Let's go!
Oh my God.
Last I heard, she's living by herself and going to college.
Whoa, a college student. Men love an educated lady.
I'm going to break your legs. Stop that. What kind of cop are you making baseless assumptions like that?
She's living on her own, though, huh? You must worry about her.
Aren't we at a murder site? Like, what the hell's wrong with
I
you?
don't know what you're talking about, boss. Let's keep talking.
Worry. I don't even know where she lives.
Oh, so she hasn't told you. Probably because she knows you'd follow her around. Wow!
I would not. I don't think.
Come on now, we both know that's not true.
Listen here.
You may look like a mean old man, but you sure have a soft side.
I'm gonna show you your soft side. Pulls that knife. What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? I can't keep up with you. We're done talking about this.
Now this old man gets
He's not actually
manipulated easily
over.
into telling stuff. Well, that reminds me. If you got married 20 years ago, it must have been right around the Nejima murder.
Hey, yeah. Cool reference. You know your history. Yeah, that happened a year or two after our wedding.
You were the one who arrested the killer, weren't you? We studied that case at the academy.
Excuse me. That's actually really interesting because that means that he was the one that Haruhi worked with. Because remember, she said that she worked with a detective to capture the murderer.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose now.
He needs to blow his nose. I'll tell you what it sounds like. That's what he sounds like blowing his nose. There you go. Auditory aid given. I mean, this is a... He's really getting deep in there. Getting all that gunk out. No,
He's back. Hello.
he's back. I was only one in elementary school at the time, but I still remember people talking about some dangerous criminal getting arrested.
All that was just cracking the case, finding the guy. It was all just happenstance. I'd really rather not think about it. It was a disturbing case.
Wait, Zach? Are you
Yes.
pouting? Are you pouting, Zach?
Yes. You can't possibly make me do this voice and fucking purse my lips for this. That's the bullshit.
Better, you're
you know that?
professional.
What do you mean? I'm not a fucking professional. You
You're
think just
so
because I
professional.
have subscriber and you don't?
Get it together, pout those lips!
I am pouting those lips. I can just talk through it. Did it not make your skin crawl when you learned about the pattern at the academy?
It did. We were all terrified.
Sounds about right. No one could believe that such a mild-mannered man could have committed such a terrible murder. If we had overlooked one little thing, we may never have caught him at all.
I think I remember hearing that there was only one charge brought against him in the end.
That's right. We didn't have the evidence. I knew there was no way such a meticulously planned crime could have been there first, but we may have stuck Fuchinaka in a cell.
Chika?
I
It's
don't-
okay. Fumichika Najima?
Fumichika Najima. But it was no victory. He always had the upper hand. Where did this voice come from? What the fuck? This isn't the voice I was doing. And all the damage he did to everyone involved, especially the victim's classmates. It's already been 20 years, huh? God damn it. This is why I try not to think about it. Is this a better voice for him? I can't tell.
I don't know. I like both of them. You could do it where it's like this is his pursed voice and then
I
whatever.
literally can't go back. I don't know what the other voice.
Go back. I'm sorry.
It was just kind of talking deeper, right? That was it? It was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
talking
yes,
deeper
yes,
a little
yes,
bit?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because this voice is nice and gravelly, but at the same time, it fucking hurts.
How much more?
We have so much more.
At the end.
So all this occult stuff, have you heard about it, boss?
What are you talking about?
This rite of resurrection thing that everyone's been talking about.
No, not you too. I've been hearing all about that shit everywhere.
Oh, you have? That's surprising.
Who cares what people are talking about? It's got nothing to do with our job.
Yes.
But don't you think the occult stuff with this case feels, I don't know, realer somehow? The whole thing started right here in Hanjo in Sumida City, so I thought that maybe...
Cut it out. Nothing can come from getting involved with that right of whatever or that record of fates.
Fucking, dude, you keep fucking tattling on yourself. The last time it was the coin, now it's the fact that you know what the record of fates is.
Sounds like you know all about it.
Well, MT Skeletor, we're having a good time.
Boss, are you
Who the hell
secretly
is
into... dun dun dun! The occult?
No. Shut up. Baka.
Buck.
Stop that. Seriously, this isn't a joke. I get why you'd be intrigued by something called the Rite of Resurrection after a buddy of yours died, but bringing the dead back to
Ooh.
life, that's the stuff of
Pushing my
fantasy.
lips.
It's not real. Why is my voice hanging open like this, like it got caught mid-animation? Yeah, it looks like they just accidentally reversed the sprites. What the hell? So don't go hoping for miracles, got it?
Okay, finally. Well, boss, I think that about does it.
Right. Let's call it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Ah! Horrible
Oh,
ghost!
God.
Oh God, what is that?
Boss, what's wrong? Don't tell me you're going senile.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
never
guess
mind.
we're
We
the
are
curse
getting
bearer.
it.
Damn it.
No one would believe
It was that
me.
case all along.
You think someone hung themselves on the tree?
Very interesting.
Ross, what is it? Is there something over there?
What is this one? Do not be fooled.
Be fooled. The true is
No lie.
is no.
The true lie. It is no rumor. Believe me.
Believe me. So the rumor was actually
Such deep sorrow. Those who
those who
deceive
deceive
with falsehoods.
and all
Yo!
are hung up forever. They get hung
Hell
if
yeah.
you lie to them.
Oh, you mean the other
Oh
kind
my
of hung?
god!
Right.
Guess what? We get to know if someone's freaking lying to
Believe it
us.
or not, the actual word is hanged. By the way, hung means
You know what?
something
Who
different
knows?
nowadays.
Okay, we get.
Just to let you know. Kill them! Kill them! Those who
The thing
spread
is, though-
lies! Kill them all!
The thing is, though, our
Yo! The power of the Evergreen Beach is the fact that people lied about it being significant.
someone lies to you. The thing is, though, we don't have any like motive to resurrect anyone. So this is interesting.
Unless we do. Unless our wife died. I don't know.
I don't. Oh, here we go. I'm excited.
Curse power. Kills by hanging the one who tries to mislead the curse bearer with false statements.
So this is the real thing. Okay.
He deceived us with his so-called rite of resurrection. The man who tricked the people with his false dark arts swings from the rope. Oh my god, is this the original, like, sorcerer from, like, way back when? That's interesting.
Is it because he's like? Oh, maybe it's because he's going against the rite of resurrection.
Swings from the rope. They thought the man had escaped the previous night, but oddly enough, he was found hanging
wait,
from the garden
guys,
in the
what if
daimyo's
this
mansion.
is about the rite of resurrection? It's a lie. The rite of resurrection is a lie.
Isn't that what Mio said? That's what Mio said last chapter.
Yeah, so the Evergreen Beach is about the rite of resurrection. Oh my god, if that's the case.
The
oh
Evergreen
my god,
Beach, the rumor of the Evergreen Beach is about the idea that the rite of resurrection is false the whole time?
Oh my god,
That's
if that's
wild.
the case, crazy.
The man,
Crazy.
a local named Jinichiro, was known for his kind temperament and skill in crafting Netsuke clasps. While his life wasn't always easy, he was optimistic, the type to smile through whatever life threw at him. He was the kind of man who would take care of those who didn't
I get
have
it, he's a
anyone
good
else to
person,
rely
move
on.
on.
The
No, we get it.
prosperity that the
Prosperity, yeah.
Yukioe?
I think so.
Boom brought must have been what fanned the flames of his greed. The old
Never mind, I guess you
craftsman
turned
was
bad.
found in a miserable state, as if sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he ended his own life, unable to bear the weight of his crime. But
Oh my
dead men
God,
tell
dead
no
men
tales.
tell no
And the
tales.
people who thought of him as a bad man, even in death. He
So
hung
he was
there for
actually
days till his
good?
neck stretched horrifically.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what that looks like.
So he was not a bad man?
I think he was a regular nice guy who came into like some bad circumstances and then was killed. Hung horrifically, the visage of pain still etched on his face. It was clear he must have struggled greatly as he died, his flesh marked with deep scars where the rope wrapped around his whole body.
Dark, but makes sense.
What did I
yeah.
say?
Deep.
Didn't I say dark scars?
You said deep scars.
Oh, my bad. Deep, dark scars where the rope was wrapped around his whole body.
Nice.
The beech tree's leaves do not fall, and neither did the man's body hanging from it, as the mansion's owner was owner was not at home. Another unfortunate event. The people held their tongues, fearing divine punishment, but the rumors persisted.
Okay, so okay.
Okay. Very interesting.
So, you know what's also interesting I wanted to bring up too is that each of the memories is tinged with a different like emotion. So like this one was really sorrowful, the other one was like angry.
I think it's
Right.
because it's their memory,
right?
No, yeah. But it's like it's interesting that different emotions are the ones that held on, but it's different. It's not always just anger.
Is that different than before, by the way? What it just said?
do you
It
mean?
said those who strongly desire the right, kill them.
Oh, probably because this is about believing in something that isn't like real. Don't believe the rumors. So people who believe in
So if
the
you get
right.
so if you get affected by this any of these curses, you're just fucked.
I think so. I don't. This one feels like the least malicious, though, in terms of to the person.
I really love the
feel.
idea of if we do not have to kill somebody when the curse activates. That's a really interesting way of knowing that someone just told us a falsehood. If the button pops up when they say something, we're like, "You're lying."
Well, that's the
bitch."
thing. We'll know. We'll know they're lying to us.
I would
Yeah,
love
it'd be great.
because I know that not everything is binary, right? Like just because you're either telling a truth or a lie doesn't necessarily mean that if they're telling a lie, it's the opposite, right? 'Cause
Like
it
they
could be-
could. Well,
it could be like a
yeah. I've
scaled
recently.
So, but I love
Yeah.
the idea of knowing that they're lying, but then going along with it, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. There's like a K-drama that's been made recently about this, where it's like, oh, someone can lie to you, but it's actually because they believe it, not because the actual reality is true.
Sure, that's
So
fair.
it's Boss, what's the matter? Don't tell me you really went senile.
Sorry, I'm fine. Hero,
Yeah.
I have some bad news.
Oh no. Your senility. Your
Senility.
Oh my.
Senility.
Oh, I did not even know that was pronounced that way. Your senility is kicking in, isn't it?
What were you gonna
No,
say?
boss, come
Senility?
back. I don't. Well, I've never seen this word. I don't think I've ever actually witnessed this word before. I've had to say it out
I've
loud,
always
at least.
pronounced it senility, but now that you mention it, it is an ILI, so I guess it could be senility.
Senility?
But I've always pronounced it
That's a lot,
senility, and
weird.
I worked at a retirement home, and they also called it senility. So I don't know.
I think your thing is more reasonable.
It sounds like an actual word.
Yeah.
No, we've got a bit of trouble on our hands. Looks like we'll be working some overtime. We're not going home tonight.
Huh? What are you talking about? Boss?
Well, you see,
Boss, why are
I
you backing
got
away?
this
Boss,
fucked
why are you
up-
faded to black?
Hold on. Whoa! Wait a minute.
What?
This is the chapter where, as Okie, we were at the
Bridge?
taiko drum place, right? When we met the detectives.
Yeah.
You remember that? But
Yeah.
he got his power here super early on, like at midnight. So when we were here,
Oh,
talking
he
with
could have
them,
killed us?
he knew when we were lying.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yo, that's
How much
crazy.
time do we have left, by the way? We have like half an hour. Man,
We have
this
like
game
half
is
an hour.
great, but it definitely does stretch. I
The
think
thing
it's
is that
because
the
of all
dialogue
the.
takes a long
I
time.
think it's all
and
the
I think we're
voice
voice
acting. Yeah,
Yeah, and we're voice acting it, so.
I
It's
like
true.
these characters a lot. I think they're very fun together. Also, what
So
the
is he
fuck?
explaining
Also,
everything?
what the fuck triggered that?
Once again, I don't, like I said, I don't know. Maybe it's just him being like, you shouldn't be believing those things. Maybe it was his strong desire to like not believe rumors that triggered it. That would make sense.
Maybe it was the strong desire for the truth.
Well, this one is weirdly different. If you can kind of get my drift, right?
Yeah, but it still
like in
functions
terms of
the
the thing.
same. It still has a normal trigger, but it's just different because it's like the fact that the memory that came with this curse is just straight up the knowledge that the rite of resurrection is a lie. Like that's crazy. You know? But
Yeah.
anyway, feel free to get going.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get this straight, boss. Rite of Resurrection really exists.
But it's not
Alright.
it's wrong. It's a lie.
And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area. Is that right? We like doing voice acting, MT, when we can. So it's nice.
No, I don't. I actually hate doing voice acting, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You're quick on the uptake.
Are you pursing your lips?
Shut up, I didn't notice.
You were your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth.
I'm never silly. That's a fucking great line from this fuckhead. Are you kidding?
I'm never silly. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that.
It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I tried not to get too close.
Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you were wrong?
I'm gonna push you into the pond. Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please. Just listen.
It's also interesting that he's like pulling him into this. Like, why not send this guy home? You know?
Because I need my buddy character, so that way both Saba and Zach have
true.
someone to talk.
I have to keep saying it. I'm listening.
We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk.
Hey, wait for me, boss! What's with this
You hear this
music?
fucking wacky ass music?
Make
Hell
it
yeah.
louder! Make it louder, Zach! Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. This sounds great. Yo, can I fucking rip this song and just have this? Because you know how you do your intro thing? Because, you know, you have people that actually want to watch you. I should rip this and this should be the song that I play.
It's really good. I mean, I make sure I do, like, not copyrighted stuff, so I don't know what it'll
What are
work
they
for
gonna
you,
do?
but-
Fucking come after me? Do you know who I am?
No.
No, because no one does.
This
This is a great song.
so loud. Oh my god.
Sub, are you okay?
I think it's an airplane that was outside.
It
Jesus,
sounds
it's
like
loud.
an explosion.
We're going to Ryogoku Bridge. Get ready to talk to freaking Seinfeld or whatever his name was.
Man, sometimes those airplanes are scary sounding.
Are you okay? It still sounds like you're exploding to death.
No, it's going away slowly.
Oh, hey, look, there's a Skeletor that entered the community channel.
Skeletor!
Give
It's
me
our
1
friend
second. / ban.
How dare
Skel-
you? You're
What?
not allowed to do
What?
that.
I'm totally within my rights.
You have no rights here, sir.
Stop it. What the fuck are you talking about? One of us is affiliate and the other one's just a big titty anime girl, alright?
Hey, I'm not that. Anyway, you're telling the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of your senility.
Should I put the music back down a little? Senility.
Senility, sorry.
I'm gonna put it down a
Maybe
little
like
bit.
to... I think that's fine, yeah.
What a weird fucking song. It's just like a sick song. Like, this is the music that would be playing over the opening credits of a freaking Quentin Tarantino movie.
MT, hold it together, please. Please.
What's happening?
Nothing. Continue.
No, I'm looking. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're moving on.
Are you good now? Are you satisfied?
Think, talk. He's not stupid, but he sure can be slow sometimes. Though I think that positivity of his may come in handy at some point. I can't observe
What's there to
myself.
think of right now?
Oh, I can't even like turn that far. I can
We're right
think.
now in our crime drama moment, so that's why we can only see from this angle.
Look at my forehead. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules?
What?
We're part of the secret department, I think.
Following me. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh shit! No,
What am I-
Skeletor, you're not allowed to. Oh shit! Skeletor followed. Fuck. Now I actually have to show them respect and shit. God damn it!
Good job, Skeletor. You figured it out.
No. Fuck. Even to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency, and I need his help. I'll tell him. Dude, Saba, there's a fucking X-Files department. That's so cool.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk to this guy. I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone.
Right, you can trust me not to. Well, that's cool, Skeletor. It's interesting to see what people like look for different tags.
But no, I just can't believe it. I can't do this.
What was the tag that they were looking for? Giant tits?
Oh, voice acting.
Oh.
I don't even have that as a tag. How dare you?
I'm sorry. I don't know, man. It just makes me laugh every time. I'm sorry. That's not fair to you.
I can't believe it. You're using something real against me. Stop it. I've heard the rumors that you used to be a member of a secret division attached to the Security Bureau, so he already knows. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. God, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there.
I think we need to warn this guy that he may die. This is no joke. But apparently, no. This is incredible.
Oh, dude, I love Mulder.
That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff.
Shut the fuck. What the fuck? You lied earlier? You said that the reason you became a cop was because I was cool as fuck.
You serious?
But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist. And of course we need a special department to protect citizens from them.
You seem a bit too eager to believe all this.
Oh, yo, this is where we first met,
Seinfeld.
the legs guy.
Yeah, legs guy. And hang on.
Yeah.
I thought you joined up because of me. That's what I said.
Come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You can like more than one thing.
Oh, what the
There can
hell?
be more than one.
Are you a child? What are you talking about?
Yeah, whatever. In any case,
Are you saying I should add voice acting to the tags that I use for this stream?
I
Is
don't
that
know,
a
you
tag
do
that
you.
people like actually pay attention to?
I will say this is the first time anyone's told me they showed up because of voice acting.
Somebody
but, you
showed
know,
up
maybe.
before because they were looking for game design, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Saba's a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Saba's a liar."
That's my actual job title. Zach.
Your
I'm not a
job
liar.
title is note taker during
And
meetings.
that is not true.
That is so true. What are you talking about?
It is so not true.
in any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist. So paranormal affairs operatives... What? So paranormal affairs operates in secret. Listen, I can do this voice, but I can't read at the same time, so shut up.
so I'm here to help note
No,
taking,
you don't
make sure
help,
there
you
are any
annoy.
words.
Still not sure why they stuck me there. Those 4 years, I worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural.
Wait,
This is the
so
coolest chapter.
the murders are the Najima murders are supernaturally related then, right? It has to be. That's why he
right,
worked on it.
because that's the last thing he did. No, that was 20 years ago, and he only moved 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah.
Then I guess we're okay.
I still think it's supernatural. I still think it's the Reeds or whatever, but still.
Yo.
Saba, you gotta read this.
Although officially called a TMPD Security Division Specials, SSUPAB is more commonly referred to simply as Paranormal Affairs. Only a handful of people know of its existence, even within the police force. As the name suggests, it specializes in the investigation and resolution of cases. I can't read this fast!
Hurry up!
You wanted it hard! This is the existence of paranormal I can't. The words
Okay, sorry,
don't even
sorry.
remember in my mind. Paranormal phenomena is not public knowledge, nor is it readily believed by the general population. The Bureau's activities are conducted in the utmost secrecy. Currently, there are only 5 members, including the chief. The Bureau has a network of psychic contacts across the country who assist with their cases, including Neo!
Neo!
Neo's one of them!
Yo! Some of this is the coolest shit!
The Bureau undertakes investigations into any suspicious
Are
stories
you
that
telling me
cross their
that
desk.
fucking dough-ass high schooler works with this grizzled detective? That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome!
Into any suspicious, the vast majority turn out to be hoaxes due to the sheer volume of cases. Close-lipped, experienced detectives without paranormal abilities of their own, such as Tetsuo Tsutsumi. God, there's so many T's and S's there. Are sometimes
It's
assigned to
2
investigate.
each.
Tetsumo Tsu. I can't. God, it's so It's so
Oh,
much.
you mean
It's
the first
so
name
many
too?
T's.
Yeah.
Yeah. The current chief of paranormal affairs is a man named
Kuryu?
Kuiru
Kuiru?
Nakagoshi. Kuiru. He was born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations and has served as Mio Kurosuzu's mentor since discovering her. Kiru, or maybe it's Kiru.
It might be
Is
it might be Kiru. No,
Kiru is an
there's a
elusive
U
figure.
in there. It's Kui. It's Kuiru, isn't it?
Quiru? I don't know.
Kui.
Kuiru.
Kuiru.
Is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he is rarely seen in the office. It is said that this is because he has oft been the target of curses. However, some theorize that it is in fact because Kuiru is not actually of flesh and blood at all. His seat in his office is
fuck?
usually occupied by a Nue, a legendary creature found in Japanese
What the
folklore.
fuck are you
The Nue
talking
resemble an
about?
ornery
Give me a second.
white
What the hell
thrush
is that?
and acts as Kuiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. The term Nakagoshi's case serves as a code name used to refer to cases under investigation by paranormal affairs. Man, we went from like 0, like, of course, the curses are paranormal
I would
to
actually
like
argue
really paranormal.
we went from like 10 out of 100 to 150 out of 100.
Oh wow, that's
Okay.
huge.
So here's what a Nue is.
I feel like I've seen a Nue.
It's a
New?
tiger monkey with a snake tail.
Wow,
Opposed to-
Skeletor put the OST sound for you.
Yes, he said as much in my chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, nice.
I
Nue
posted
is
it
kind
in
of
the
like
on-air polls.
yeah. I see it. Yeah.
So there you go. Apparently that's the thing that is sitting at his desk. Dude, I should really browse yokai.com again. That was great last time I did that. Anyway. Okay, we're back.
I finished reading it. Okay. Nice. We already did this.
Yeah, but it's
Right?
updated. Yeah, with Richter Kai.
I feel like yeah. Oh, right here. He was possessed by the Evergreen Beach Curse Echo while investigating the former Yasuda Garden, previously a member of the Secret Paranormal Affairs Bureau within the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division.
Dude, I
He
love
makes
the
use of this
pab.
experience to investigate. Yeah, an ongoing large-scale curse incident with his partner Juniro. I
I
don't know
read
if this may be the same.
Tetsuo has a
Tetsuo-
penchant for candy and desserts, which he tries but fails to conceal from other officers at their risk of appearing soft. He delights in buying local sweets whenever he's sent to investigate a case and would often volunteer to be dispatched to distant locations to acquire them while he was with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. He is also surprisingly knowledgeable about current trends. And that's why oh god, that's so cool. It recontextualizes the entire long ass scene that we did earlier, where it's like the reason why he knew how spirit boards worked, like when what's his face brought them up, and why he already knew about the rite of resurrection and shit. That's so good. Wait, what? A trait he puts down to investigation-related research, but which is actually spurred by his wish to have something to discuss with his daughter? So his daughter is into current trends.
What if it's Yoko?
Maybe. I mean, she is in college, right? Would they have the same last name?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
Fukunaga.
know who's who anymore.
I don't know, man.
She obtained a junior college degree. I don't know. Maybe she's a bit older.
She's actually 1,000 years old.
Okay, it's the same. So, do you have it?
Have what?
Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call spiritually gifted?
Nope. I've never felt anything at all. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. One beer and I'm down for the count.
Oh my god! The alcohol reference, Zach!
That's why she says that she can handle like a Moscow mule, because she has an incredible spirit sense. Oh my god. This game is so cool. It's a shame that no one gives a fuck about it.
Oh, huh. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle?
Nope, that's
God.
just me.
If it's just him, maybe it is his daughter.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Though it helped get the point across.
Nice
Oh.
snap zoom.
Huh.
Sorry. Seems I keep disappointing you.
No, it's not your fault, boss.
At the risk of disappointing you, yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop later on.
What? So there's no hope for me? No. Say it isn't so.
Sorry to say, you're definitely fucked. Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines.
Yeah, it's Mio.
I say work, but she wasn't paid because it was supposed to be part of her training.
Yikes. That seems like it'd be in violation of Article 69 of the Labor Standards Act.
Article 69! Anyway.
Wow, you really know the law. No comment.
Even the occult field has workers' rights issues, huh?
That's so good, dude.
So, what do we do now?
We make out.
We got this Rite of Resurrection and the Curse Echoes of the Seven Mysteries of Hanjo.
I think that this is actually the correct choice to do last, by the way.
The revelation that
It's
there's a
last,
fucking
that's true.
Bureau of Paranormal Affairs is insane. And the idea that, like, could you imagine if we did this before Chapter 4?
Yeah.
Chapter 4 would have been like, okay, whatever. Like, who cares?
I wonder, like, this is like really crazy kind of meta game design. I wonder if
You can't possibly be
They-
insinuating that the stories change depending on which ones you do in what order.
no, that's not what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I'm wondering if, like, a lot of people, they do the first one on the list, which is Harue's, just out of, like, that's the first one on the list.
But then,
And then because they
Whoa.
mention,
Yeah. But please continue.
yeah, because they mention, like, Mio and, like, the schoolgirl or whatever, that, like, puts a little, it plants the idea or,
Of
like, the image of, like,
skipping Chapter 3
the school-
directly into Chapter 4.
That'd be pretty crazy.
That would be nuts if they did that on purpose and we fell for it.
The curses being spread around the city is a bit of an emergency.
It's not bad.
I'll put it this way. It's like handing out guns all over town.
Jeez, that is really bad.
It is. So we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something
So it has to be
terrible
whoever cast this shadows thing, right?
Yes, I would agree. Actually, can I be straight with you? I think the person who cast the shadows thing is the professor who stabbed what's-her-face in the stomach.
Okay.
Usually, that'd be a job for paranormal affairs, but I talked to them on our way here. The main team's tied up till tomorrow night, so they told me to deal with it myself. Said it'd be fine since I have some experience.
Huh? What? And the overtime you mentioned means
That's
I'm
right.
gonna be up all night. Oh man.
You're officially deputized. Yep, you're gonna help me, partner.
All right, let's do this.
You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working a case you know nothing about.
You said this was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss.
You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around.
Why, thank you.
Think.
Nope.
I already
Still the same
think
thing.
again, idiot.
So, what exactly do we do?
If the curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the others should all be here in town.
Right, if there's 7 of them, that means there are 6 more out there.
And we have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. Well, you're already too late. If we can, we should find and collect all the curse stones.
But boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bear gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection.
Won't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bear?
Pretty much. That's really funny.
And I like how both of them are just like pursing their lips.
That is super good.
We can't let that happen. Should you even be out here right now?
Hiding would be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with the Ryogoku Bridge. Did I read that correctly?
I don't know. You bypassed it so quickly. I'm not
I
sure.
was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer, but no such luck, it seems.
But what is he planning on doing when he runs into them? He's just gonna try to take it.
I
from
think he's
them?
gonna ask them, "What is your name?" If they lie, he kills them.
Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread that the cops are on the lookout and people will behave.
That's putting a lot of trust into whoever these other people are.
But it's possible that the other curse bearers will have the same with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious.
Why would you do that? That's just basically saying, "Oh yeah, go out there. These people want to try to kill you, but I guess it's fine."
That means someone who may have the power of a curse.
Understood. In that case,
What about that guy?
There's someone right there! I asked that guy who's been watching us this whole time.
What do you know? There's someone there. Good luck.
does that look like our legs guy?
Kinda.
Hey, you there! Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there he is. Voice the voice volume to 0. Da, 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 da.
Lower the volume to 0.
Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Nagamigaki. That's your name, correct?
God, wasn't I doing his voice? What was it? What was his voice?
Oh no, my throat's tired.
Yes. I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective? Did something happen? Oh, right. Lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying.
You wanna-
So, what to make of this guy? He's a dumbass. I hate him.
Do you want to talk to our buddy first?
Maybe. Might be a good idea.
21-year-old college student. He was watching us so calm.
Wait, does this apply to him? Like our buddy? Because like we're let's just say possessing in this case. We're possessing our main man right here, right? So if we can't hear, he can't hear. But is Eero the same?
That's a really good question, and we can only hope that that is true. we
Yeah, I hope so.
essentially have to hope that when it says voice volume, that is applying to him, the legs, and
'Cause he's
not
with-
us with our hearing.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Well,
only
MT,
chance
I'm glad you hate-
that's the only chance we hope.
Glad you hate the voice.
What do you mean? What's wrong with the fucking voice?
No, it's fantastic. It apparently suits it perfectly.
I think that this is the perfect voice for this fucking guy, alright? So shut your fucking mouth! No.
Boss. Let's talk to this guy.
Let's talk to this guy. Alright. So, what's it you're doing here? It must be the incident at the former Yatsuda Gardens, the dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise. Huh? Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach?
Like, yeah, I'm up to date with all the cool kids and all the what they say. all the stuff they're into.
I love that this guy is just revealing his whole hand. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to fucking say.
I don't know what did they do now. I mean, just because you know about the 7 mysteries of Hanjo doesn't mean like you're instantly like, I'm a curse bearer. Look
Yeah,
at me.
but it's fucking midnight, dude. Once again, no one just hangs out at midnight. Not even
We're
cops.
cops though.
No,
Are you
cops
sure?
cops don't just randomly interview people on the street at fucking midnight. Usually.
I will say though, if a cop's there, it seems less suspicious if there's just someone else randomly hanging around you. Being
You mean
the
like
cops.
this guy? This guy who very
Of course,
clearly
that's why
knows
we're
what the fuck is
talking to
happening?
him. That's why we're talking to him.
But what do we
Jack.
say? Do we say answer my question or the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, yeah?
I don't mind saying the thing below it, yeah?
Don't fucking make fun of me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
One of the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, right? Why do you ask?
I was just looking for it. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it.
What does not hear me?
I think that might mean let's go someplace more secure.
I don't know. I mean,
All
I
right,
didn't
well,
say
that's
that
what
just
she
because
said.
there's okay.
Nope.
I don't know what to do.
Really? Look at my evil face, officer. How strange. Detectives, you have the cursed stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you?
Whatever. I guess he's our tell.
I'm gonna punch you in the fucking
not
throat.
a great poker face.
Eero, you fucking idiot.
Well, that was much easier than expected.
Turn on my light. Sorry.
It was a simple inference. I figured you would have taken the curse if you were just in the gardens.
If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself.
I have no intentions of hiding anything. I plan to tell you from the start. Look. Behold, my little clappers. Oh, they're shoes because it's about washing feet.
Okay.
Got it. This is my cursed stone. I believe it is called the Foot Washing Mansion.
That's right. But are you sure about this?
I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer. I'm not without talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person.
Oh, does this guy think he's better than us?
So by him lying, he is saying that he would absolutely use his curse on normal people.
Oh. Man, this is the idea of using a curse as like a lie detector.
That is so cool.
Crazy.
That is so cool, dude.
Oh my freaking god.
Sure.
That is
We'd
crazy
rather
cool.
resolve this amicably too. Alright, let's talk to this dumbass. Before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my cursed stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought.
What?
What, boss? Why would you tell him that?
As for how the curse works,
Boss, are you having another senior moment? Like, if you tell him that,
it hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me.
Look at his cat eyes.
So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it. What? I don't have to use it to tell. Understand?
oh, really? That's super useful.
Were you paying attention to anything we talked about on the way here? Are you kidding?
I see. Understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective.
Now then, let's talk.
Damn! It seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for petty tricks, then. I'll be honest with you.
We just said not to.
We just
What?
said not to lie, you dumbass! I should kill him. I should kill him. I should kill him.
Huh?
Well, I mean, you said to play into it, Zach. He's playing into it.
Interesting. Very neat.
So far, so good.
There's someone I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs. So what the fuck?
So it's either the first one is a lie or the second thing is a lie.
because that's
I'm
the only
assuming
one
the first
that's
one's true.
Because I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs could be a lie. Okay, let's analyze this real quick. If the first part is a lie, that means that he has no one that he wants to bring back, which means that he's just killing people because he thinks he's smart, I guess? Right? He wants to just trick people. Alternatively, I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs. That could be a lie because he's not actually trying to team up with us. He's just trying to get our cursed stone. Right?
Yeah.
Either one of those could be the case.
Can't help you.
What? Please, all you have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are. But that doesn't... What?
What? Why is he lying about this?
Is that not how this curse works, actually? Is it just constantly up there?
Is he trying to mislead us? No, it's not constantly up there. But...
Well, now is it constantly up there, I guess. I don't know, I'm just so confused. Because
Well,
it's like, please,
apparently
all you
this
have to
and the
do is
last
tell
two.
me who the other curse bearers are. That's not a true or false statement.
maybe it's a lie because it's like, it doesn't end with that. If you start helping me, I'm going to force you to keep doing
okay.
it.
Understood. Got it. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go.
Please,
See, look, he wants to kill us.
If you help me, I'll let you two go as well.
Is that a threat?
It's a promise.
Oh, no, and it's fucking used curse. Dude, all 4 of this motherfucker's statements have been lies? Are you kidding me? This guy is insane.
Unless, Zach, unless he's being crazy and he's like making true false statements.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like
what the
this
fuck
gets into
did
the
you just say
emotional
to
thing.
me?
The idea that like I don't think it goes this far, but like, you know, saying something and you believe it in order to like, even though like the reality of it may not be like.
I think you're reading a little too deeply. I think this guy's just
Okay,
a big
fair.
fat liar.
Okay, I agree with you. He's not. I don't think he's that smart.
It's your final warning.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's at 0.
the voice is off.
All right. My curse, the foot washing mansion. Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of your soul dregs anyway.
Wait, Namagaki!
The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse, so simple to activate. Oh, it's ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet. That's a hilarious sentence, to be fair. That's actually, which one of these is false? Is it ready?
Well, the thing is, The voice meter is a meta thing. So how would he, like, this character know that this meta thing exists?
Well,
that could
because this
us
is
from, like,
literally
hearing it.
this is literally a false statement, right? There is no escape from the voice of my feet. That's literally false.
But that's the thing.
But he doesn't
This-
know that. So I think that
Yeah.
means that the actual true false nature goes beyond what they know or do not know.
It's what we know and do not know.
I think I think it's what is universally true or untrue. It is universally true that you can't escape the voice of his feet because we can just turn voices off in the menu. Alternatively, this curse is not ready whenever he needs it. However, that does seem to be the case so far. So I do think that is true.
What if it's something where it's not ready whenever he needs it? He needs to be talking to us for a while. Like he needs to be in,
Maybe
like,
he needs to like
our
charge it
vicinity
up
for a
over
while.
time.
Yeah.
I still
Kinda like
genuinely
how
think that
what is
it's
it?
the second one, even without his knowledge.
Let's see.
Hero, get out of here,
Oh.
hurry. I'll find you later.
What? Okay.
Too late! Hear the voice of my cursed echo!
Ugh, the voice of his curse echo.
What is it? Where is it?
What? Why isn't my cursed echo working? Impossible! This has never happened!
What's happening?
Like,
I don't hear
what's
it.
happening.
Can I just beat the shit out of this idiot now? Hero, now, grab him!
Right.
Namagaki,
Namagaki, get down!
Ah! Damn it!
Boss, here, his curse stone. Oh, we'll see if it'll
Good work.
kill him.
Let's see if it kills him.
Good work. Give it to me.
No.
Well, we don't know yet. He might die in a second. Nope, he looks fine. Damn it. Why? All right. You want to save here and pick this up tomorrow?
Yes. Ooh, yes.
Hot
So I don't know.
dog.
Maybe, like I said, maybe Shogo just got the short end of the stick, and his one curse is apparently really evil. Like way more evil.
It's like I
even to him.
genuinely think that his curse is just the one that goes cuckoo bananas. I think.
Cuckoo bananas.
It's so weird though because Shogo's curse, the one where it's like they can't leave, that one
That's
is
when they're
one
bats.
of the more fascinating curses so far because it's like Fool's Parade or whatever, Fool's Procession. That one's like, that one's fine. That one's okay. We haven't really used it that much. And then the clappers, right? The one that Haruo
You need
has.
to have fire on you.
Yeah, you just need to either have fire or have something that can start a fire on you.
I don't know.
That
The
one-
Fool's Procession's pretty crazy. Like you can't be seen,
No,
and
no,
you
I'm
have to
sorry,
be
sorry.
within the
I
vicinity
mean to say,
hear it.
I mean to say in terms of video game, right? Because like this one, where it's like if they lie, you can activate it. Like keep in mind
Yeah.
that scene could have ended almost instantly by us just killing him when he lied.
Mhm.
Right? That's really interesting to think
Yeah.
of. And the one where it's like as soon as they leave, you can kill them. That gives you like a really steadfast objective in every interaction of just make them leave, right? And that's really cool. Whereas like, oh, they need to have a fire, or oh, they need to listen to this disembodied music for 30 seconds without seeing you. You know? Like you remember when we were in that one park and we had to hide behind the tree so the police officers didn't notice us?
Yeah.
Imagine if that's what we have to do with Yako later. Like Yako just has to keep hiding so that way somebody
this
doesn't
guy
notice.
will be the main man where we collect all the other stones. That'd be interesting.
I mean, it would be great. It would be great if Mio didn't fucking die. But anyway,
It'd be great
so that was
a
great.
lot of
We'll be
people-
back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Right. So we'll be back then. Cool. All right. Great work. Good night, Saba.
Hey, see you later. Bye bye.